What's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Alright. Here we go. Wednesday. Time for some Wildfrost. Wildfrost Wednesday. Man. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Time for some Wildfrost Wednesday, though. Obviously, it'd be nice to play more Tears of the Kingdom, but I also want to play Wildfrost, so we can do that. There's actually another game that just came out today, I think, that I was thinking about playing, Planet of Lana, but I wasn't really thinking about the release date, so it didn't kind of occur to me. I was thinking of doing it on Friday, but then obviously there's no Friday stream this week, so then, and I didn't bother like rearranging, because I was like, whatever, I'll figure it out. And I also just wasn't 100% sure if I want to play it, so we'll see. I'll make my decision for next week, because if I do play it, it'll probably be starting next week. Probably in the Monday slot. And moving Tears of the Kingdom back to Friday. I don't know. Just, I gotta think about it. In any case, we go and play some Wildfrost today. Man, I think today might even be the first day since release that I won't play any Tears of the Kingdom, like even in my off-stream file, because I just have a lot of stuff that I need to do today. Because I have to stream today, and then I have other stuff I need to do. I was doing stuff before stream. Well, I was eating and then having to take care of other stuff, and I still have stuff I have to do after the stream because I'm gonna be out of town on Friday, and I'm gonna have work tomorrow and stuff, and I'm like gonna be busy tomorrow after work and everything, so I have to do a bunch of stuff now before I leave. I'm not even gonna be gone that long. It's just like stuff I have to do though. For one, I have to set up the clips to post on Twitter, for example, because I gotta keep posting those clips, you know. But it means I gotta set them all up and finish cutting them out, and I forgot to do them for Tears of the Kingdom yesterday. I meant to, and I just got distracted by playing, and I completely forgot. So now I have to do it tonight, and presumably get clips out of this stream too, and set it all up. But that's fine. I just gotta do it. And then, because of all that, I don't know if I'll really have time to play any Tears of the Kingdom today, which is a little bit sad. I've played every day since release. I was up to like, I was up to like 75 hours after the first 10 days. I should have like posted it on Twitter or something, because it was pretty funny. That's a lot, given that I still have work and everything, and I stream and everything. That was all in my off-stream file too, because, well, obviously the on-stream one I'm up to like whatever, like 10 hours or 12 hours or something. Alright, so we're gonna do the daily run, of course. But yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness, that's a fog bell again! How is there always fog bell? There wasn't a fog bell last week, admittedly. There was no fog bell last week, but it feels like it's... I did the math in one of the clips, which did I post it? I think I posted it. How over 50% of the runs that I've done on stream had fog bells, and this is still over 50. Or maybe it was like around 50. It was around 50%. I can't remember exactly the number, but I'm pretty sure it's over 50% now for sure, if it wasn't before, because it was like just under before. So actually that would put it at even if it wasn't. But I think it was already over, and I think it's just putting it further ahead. How is there always fog bell? I cry. Alright, well, what do we got here? So like Snowcake becomes very, very bad. It's okay actually. We could still use it if there's only a single target. It's still just as good. Obviously, if there's a single target, aimless does nothing. So that's true of anything. And Snowcake is good enough that having those situations is still worth it. Because obviously, like, if that's true of a Scrappy Sword, but of course, Scrappy Sword's not generally worth worrying about in that kind of situation. Berry Basket becomes worse. It's like garbage now. It's just a random heal too. Whereas, you know, obviously, that's like worse than a berry juice, right? Or whatever. The one that, yeah, because that heals 4 targeted. This just heals 2. This is supposed to be heal 2 to all, in which case, you know. But then, Flame Water is pretty bad. Although we can manipulate Flame Water. I mean, we can manipulate Berry Basket a little bit too, but the thing is it only heals 2, so it's like so not good. We have Snow, but it's all aimless. And that being said, Foxy, very strong. Snoof with a Moko Charm, also quite strong. Very weak of damage-wise, but that's fine. Getting 2 Snow applied is pretty good. Right? Versus 1 Snow every 3 turns. Now it's 2 Snow every 3 turns. Like, that's a pretty significant difference. Our leader applies 3 pepper spice to behind, so applying that to Foxy, very good. And it's also on only a 4 counter, which is very solid for that kind of effect, right? Like normally that kind of effect, and hits for 4, and notably has 10 health, so it can be a frontliner to apply spice to things behind. All of that very good. Blinksnell Bale and Gold Blade Bell mean we're basically not going to be buying stuff because we have to get combos to get money, and then we need extra money to buy stuff, so we really want to dodge shops whenever possible because shops are not going to be helpful. Or rather, getting too many shops is just going to cause us to waste events or waste encounters or whatever you want to. Events. Waste nodes in our map. But yeah, Foxy with this leader is solid. And then Flame Water, we can, at least before we get too much stuff, we can just force it onto Foxy by like repositioning. So that's also quite good. And the rest of the stuff being aimless is annoying, but so it goes. And all in all, this definitely looks doable. I mean, to be honest, I think like every daily run is doable. None of them have seen that crazy. Fog Bell usually makes it annoying, but this definitely starts out pretty solidly. How do I want to? I don't think this is. Is this penguins? I don't think so. Usually it's all penguins, right? Or is there a Snulf in the penguins fight? Or can there be? I mean, I guess we don't normally see penguins if it's not penguins, though. So I guess it must be penguins, because normally you would see a Grouchy and a Snowbow or whatever. So I guess Snulf is just a wild card. I could Snow the Penguin. It's just going to be hitting for 1, so I don't know that I care that much. I could also stab it, which I guess is also fine. I guess I get Foxy out early. I don't know, do I? Because then it's going to hit this for a lot. I could put it up. No, it's going to hit this for... Well, it'll hit after it swings. But if I delay it by a turn, then Fragile apply the pepper first, which I guess is arguably better. Though that being said, this lets us conserve the pepper for the reinforcements. Snulf is going to Snow, so actually no, Frag is not going to get to go first anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. It'll sort of line up one way or another. So let's just get Snoof out. Let's just get all of our people out. That seems definitely like the best option here. Just gonna hit for 1 in Snow, hit for 3. And then we're gonna have to try to kill the Chungoon, or I can just kill the Penguin. Because the Chungoon's gonna be at high damage after that. It will get snowed. So we Fragile kill it. But it's only gonna be at 1 HP. I'd rather Frag kill the Snulf, to be honest. Okay, so let's kill the Penguin. Foxy's gonna swing, and then we're gonna Flame Water with Foxy. Right, that's snowed. Now we Snow Stick to see if we can hit. If we hit the Snulf, it gets snowed, and that's fine. If we hit the Chungoon, it dies. Okay, whatever. They're all gonna die, but I kind of don't know if I want to bother. I need to get combos to get money. I've got no money right now. This sets up a combo here. Sets up a big combo, actually. With the pepper. With the spice, because this kills, and then this is going to be at 5. So kill, not quite kill. If I do it this way, I get 3 kills, right? Hits for 4. Applies spice. Hits for 5, kills. Hits for 5, kills. Hits for 5, kills. That's as good as it gets. And I guess... Ooh. No, there's no way to get a 4th kill. I was thinking if I kill the Chungoon with a sword, but it still only hits 1, 2, and then it hits here and doesn't kill. So in that case, I would actually rather hit the Goblin. Because I want to get the money out of it. But it also doesn't really matter, all of this. I could snow it. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Alright, well, we killed there. It doesn't matter. It still plays into our combo, and we get damage here. Okay. Snulf is going to kill here. There's not really much we can do about it. So let's just pepper or flame water the Foxy while we have a moment. Alright, here's Big Pang. This is a good... This is a good chance to combo. Foxy's going to kill 3 when it swings. As I can potentially kill the 4th. Depending on how... Or, actually, Scrappy Sword here would kill 1 for sure. But then it doesn't kill the Big Pang. Now, the thing is, these are lined up. But unfortunately, Foxy's not lined up with them. I could Snow Foxy. To stall it for 2 turns. And then it would be after Frag, so it would get a bunch of pepper. Still only gets me... Maybe I just try to get a Scrappy Sword on one of these, on the back Penguin here. Because then I can get a 4 combo. And then everything will be clear and I can just Snow Stick. Actually, the Snoof will Snow Stick as well. Do I even want... I probably want it like this. Well, it doesn't matter until it happens, but... So let's maybe just throw this here. It's the Big Pang, that's fine. They're going to all swing for 4 here, but I'm going to kill one of them. Let's hope I kill the Penguin in the back. Oh well. Not much to do about that. And now this should be also... Yes, this will also be a 2 combo. So we'll take it. Well, I could also guarantee if I hit there, that doesn't matter. More combo money. We actually got a decent amount of combo money out of that fight. More money than I think we would normally get. Well, just from the fight itself, because we get half as much combo money, but we would have gotten money from the kills. Actually, I think we would have still had slightly more. Okay. Travelers is always good, except that we already have a decent... I mean, we can use another one, but Snulf is strong here with the Moko Charm. Foxy's just very generally strong, especially in combination with our leader. So our leaders are actually kind of okay. A Charm might be more valuable to put on Foxy. Or even Snoof, but probably on Foxy. And we're getting a Traveler either way. Oh, Weakness Charm. Seriously? The worst charm in the game. I don't know. It's between that and Bread Charm as the worst charm in the game. Because obviously, I mean, they both have edge case uses. But I think Consumes, the Bread Charm has arguably a slight... Because it's like... It's always at least getting... You can always place it in a way where it gets marginal value. Versus the Weakness Charm, if you... Most of the time, you just... Unless you have an edge case where it's useful, it just becomes... actually useless. Like Bread Charm at least is usable, even if it's just not great in all those situations. And at least like applying Consume is still worth something. Double Spice is interesting with our leader, but probably not worth it. It's not that much spice. Bling Bank lets us build money in this run. It's an early turn 1 Bling Bank is good. It's a lot of money over the course of the run, and especially in this run where we're not getting money very easily. That actually might be worth it. That funds a lot of the shops that we were going to be wasting money on eventually, because the thing is, even if we avoid every shop, we still have to hit a couple, and if we're not making any money, we're just going to be wasting the shops. Frostbell is decently strong, though, just as a card. Spice Stones, I think, is not strong enough, especially because this is our only spice. I mean, if we had more spice, maybe, or a way to, like, if we had the spice flag... Because as it is, we're just getting 3 spice, which, I mean, that is strong on Foxy. Adding another 3 spice is strong. But not worth a card, I don't think. I mean, it's effectively adding 9 damage if we're able to use it on Foxy. But, like, we'd have to get the timing right. The window is pretty small sometimes. Let's take the Bling Bank. I think the money's worth it. More spice. Pyra is so slow though, but 6 spice on a Foxy is insane. That's an extra 18 damage. Wart is okay. But better if we have more poison. Lil Berry's okay, but we don't have any. I mean, our only healing is Berry Basket, so probably not worth it. Not worth taking without an enabler. Lil Berry is decent if you have enablers for it, but without enablers, it's pretty bad. And the thing with Wildfrost is it's generally not worth taking payoffs without enablers. Like, it's not really worth taking things speculatively because there's usually enough cards that are good. Even like there's pretty much every card is better with things that synergize. I mean, obviously, but rather maybe it's more meaningful to say pretty much every card has cards that synergize with it and make it better. But a lot of there's plenty of cards that work well even without things that synergize. And Lil Berry is not one of them. See, the thing is, aimless, we already have so much aimless that having to compound the aimless is kind of a pain. Because we're already having a hard time focusing damage. I mean, Wart can be nice. The extra shroom is nice. And if you can, like, hit the same target twice, it's a lot of damage. Or if you just have shroom synergies, of course. But I think Pyra's not great. But Foxy is, like, the best case scenario for Pyra. Like, we just have that line of 3, right? Frag, Foxy, Pyra. And since it's ahead instead of behind, which Frag is behind, it actually works nicely in that regard, right? You just line the 3 of them up, and that's just, like, on every other attack Foxy does just obliterates, right? Unfortunately, because of the 5 counter, it's not every attack. And, I mean, 4 counter, too. But, like, every other time Foxy swings, it hits for, you know, 20, 30 damage. I think it's worth trying. Weakness Charm, not usable anywhere, so... I mean, I could use it if I had a reason to hit myself. That's, like, the only case. Oh, Uba Bear's annoying. With, Foxy. What are we playing? Do we have 4 cards to play here? Yeah, I guess we do. Snoof. Flame Water actually works okay on Snoof, too. Bling Bank we want to get out, and then a Snow Stick. I could double Snow Stick, but it's going to make the Snow Gobbler strong. Just a little bit scary. Ugh, the Uba Bear is annoying. I'm going to have to just stab the Uba Bear myself, or let Frag hit the Uba Bear for 4 and stab it myself once. So maybe that's what I'm doing instead. Snoof, Bling Bank, Flame Water, and Scrappy Sword to stab the Uba Bear, and it'll attack once, which is scary. But then we'll kill it. That is a little bit scary. Maybe or maybe it's double Snow Stick on the Uba Bear. Or Snow Stick into Scrappy Sword or something. What am I skipping then, though? Because unfortunately, Snoof is still not able to go before Uba Bear either, and it would also get snowed. We want Snoof just hitting here, probably. Well, we want Snoof out, so we'll play it first. Snoof will hit here first and apply 2 snow here, so we can probably get this killed in time. But actually, I probably want to do this then. So maybe I'm just gonna try to kill the Scrappy Sword, or kill the Uba Bear myself. If I Flame Water Snoof, Snoof hits for 4. That actually is pretty big. So then Frag and the Snoof kills the Snow Gobbler. Or I can try to kill the Snow Gobbler some other way, because it'll have 2 snow. So I think I do Flame Water here. It's an extra 2 damage every time Snoof attacks, right? Like, that's going to be better than playing one of these. Now, unfortunately, Uba Bear is either going to attack or I have to snow it here. If I snow it here, then Fragile hit, and I can snow it, or I can hit it again later, or I just let Snoof, I just snow it and let Snoof hit it, and then it's the same deal. But then we want the snow on the Snow Gobbler. I think I do snow. Because this gets snowed. It's down to 4. Do I want to kill it here, or do I just want to try to... I want the Bling Bank out. Timing is not great here. Snoof gets to go again before the Snow Gobbler does. So the Snow Gobbler just dies to Snoof. And we can just kill Uba Bear. Oh, I should have. I'm dumb. Frag needed I needed to put Snoof here to get... it doesn't matter because the Snoof is just gonna kill the snow. No, it would have mattered. The Snoof, it would have killed the Snow Gobbler and hit whatever's behind it. That's a shame. Do I want to redraw? I am gonna get a Scrappy Sword in the redraw. Do I want to play this Scrappy Sword or do I want to play this Scrappy Sword? I probably want to play this Scrappy Sword because I want to work towards the next redraw. Although actually that redraw has everything I want to play. Although I want to work towards getting the Flame Water back. So I guess I redraw. And I stab here. So yeah, we would have hit the Frostinger for 5. Ooh, that's a crying shame. But we'll kill the Snow Gobbler at least. That's a crying shame. And we would have snowed it. We're not getting any money because we weren't getting any combos, but Foxy lets us makes it easier to get combos. Because that's really what we're setting up for. So this is all fine. I think I want Frage to tank this hit. Or do I want Foxy hitting for 3? On the Frostinger, I guess. Because that's the only one that could survive a hit with... Well, it's going to have so much... Foxy's going to have so much... Oh, but Pyro's going to go after. So actually... Yes, because that means this hits for... Oh, it's still not enough. Even with the Pepper from Frage, Foxy still doesn't kill next turn. Because we want to get something below a kill threshold. Puts it at 5. Kind of annoying. Puts this at 3. That dies to Foxy, I guess? Or to Snoof, I guess? What am I playing? Berry Basket does nothing. I guess I just play a Snow Cake over here and see what I hit. Either one of these is an okay target. As this Frostinger is going to reduce this by 1. So hit for 3. Alright, well, that's fine. Now I don't have to worry about the Porcupine swinging anytime soon. So I actually don't put that there then. I probably put this here. Redraw. Flame Water on the Foxy is good. Oh, I would love to snow this Gobbling, but I don't think I can afford... It would be a 50-50, and if it whiffs, then my play here is dead. It does nothing, and if it hits, I still am not going to have time to kill it, because it still fades in 3, which is before anything else is going to be able to hit it. I'd have to hit 2 Snow Sticks. Yeah, not worth it. So we're just going to try to hit some combos here. It'll be after the reinforcements, so we'll have a lot of stuff lined up that will die very easily. Do I want to just kill this Porcupine, or do I want to put the Frostinger to 1? The Porcupine's not going anywhere, so I guess I put the Frostinger to 1. It feels like kind of a shame. Oh, but the Uba Bear is going to be annoying, because it's going to snow me when I swing. Well, I'll just swing into this reinforcements line, I suppose. And let Pyra tank a Uba Bear hit after... Oh, no, it doesn't work that way, because we need these to be lined up. I could heal Frage... Oh, no, because we don't know what it'll hit. I could heal Frage next turn. So I guess for this turn, I just Snow Stick here. If it hits the Frostinger, it dies. If it hits the Uba Bear, it gets delayed, which is good. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's the Bumbo behind the Uba Bear. Guess that's okay. This gets 2 kills, and then leaves Foxy at 5 or 6 pepper, 6 spice. I can heal... I can get my 2 heal on Frage here if I want. Or I can just stab and... Oh, that would help me. That would get me more combo if it hits the Frostinger. If it hits the Uba Bear, then it dies sooner. Bumbo is scary. Alright, that's fine. The big Bling Bang can tank a hit at some point too. We can have it tank the Bumbo hit if it comes to it. Snoof will kill here. Ooh, if we can hit the Uba Bear, it'll kill there too. Let's use the Snow Stick, because either it kills... We either get a 2 combo out of this, or we snow the Bumbo for 1 turn. Okay, we get a 2 combo out of it. Get some money. Unfortunately, this is... Bumbo's gonna get to swing before we do anything. But actually, if I draw Snow, then it doesn't. If I draw Snow, then we win. Yeah, which of course I will, because I'm drawing my whole deck. I only have 6 cards in my deck. Just keep snowing it. It's for 11. Because they had Flame Water too. Alright. There are snails. There is a Blink Snail Cave. That makes us able to afford this shop. But then if we get another shop immediately after, we're not going to be able to buy anything. So I think we skip the shop. I would like the charm. And the money is helpful. But I guess I don't want to... Because this is not a forced shop. So I'd rather just hold the money for when I'm going to get... Because I'm going to probably be put on a path for a forced shop at some point. I'm not going to have that much money. Although we actually did make some money out of that fight too. But we'll go see the Traveler. I don't have a slot for it. And the items are not really that helpful. Especially because as is, we kind of like how small our deck is. Although we could use some better stuff actually. Having said that, a lot of our stuff is garbage. I would kind of like some better items. Especially going into the boss. Like, we're just a little bit slow is the concern. It takes a long time for us. Like, when Foxy is set up with Pyra and everything, we can blast a lot of damage through, but we have to get to that point. This would put me at, like, almost, like, 170-ish, 180. Which lets me buy... well, it depends on the prices from the Bling Snail Bell. But it lets me buy a crown and maybe a charm. Or a card. But then I'll have like nothing. And then if I get put on a forced shop, then I'm screwed because I'm not going to get enough money out of the boss to buy anything. Because the boss, even if I get combos, I still get to maybe back up to like 100 at best. But unlikely. Yeah, we need to avoid shops for the reasons we've discussed. Oh, Yuki with Snow Cake is good. As long as it doesn't whiff. Fun Gun is whatever. Better with Shroom Synergy. It's a bit too slow. Tiny Tycho's okay. Tiny Tycho's good with a Weakness Charm on something that we hit it with. But we don't have anything to hit it with. Other than just making a scrappy sword. But even then it's aimless. And it is good with the pepper. With the spice. But we already have Foxy serving as basically a better Tiny Tycho. Like, theoretically, Tiny Tycho has a higher potential, but it takes a while to get there, as we've discussed many times. And we don't have the stuff to facilitate it. Probably just take Yuki. We already have a Snow Cake, which is good with Yuki. Of course, the aimless makes it a lot worse, because if we hit resist or something, it's bad. But we also have Snoof applying too, so we have a lot of snow. The question is, do we even play it? Do we play her then right now? Because, I mean, Pyra is not making that big of a difference, but it is making some difference with Foxy. And potentially with Snoof. Now, the thing is, Yuki would just make us even more fragile, and Pyra at least theoretically can tank, although putting Pyra in tank position makes her ability not work, so we have to, like, rotate her through a lot. But, I mean, like, that at least is something. It's just our leader and Pyra as is. We're going to I think we're going to want the companion bell. Because I think getting Yuki in here will actually be helpful with Snoof. And all of our snow. But as it is, I think, currently, she's not helpful enough. Stormbear Spirit. Well, Kabonker, like I was saying, we have a decent amount of snow. Kabonker does something. Noomlin Biscuit is okay, but not on anything we want to play. So we just play Kabonker. Get extra 3 damage every time something gets snowed. And just aimlessly snow stuff. It's a little bit sad that all of our snow is so aimless, but that's how it goes. Demon Heart, we don't have enough to heal to be worth it. I mean, our leader, basically, Pyra, but... By box, our board is already too full. Our board is already going to be full. Actually, if I put Yuki back in, then our board is over full. So maybe I don't want... I don't know. I mean, the Kabonker is okay. I don't know if it is ideal because our board is a little bit too full. So I probably just take Palm Bomb for the just occasional free damage. Or occasional damage. It's not free, but the occasional damage. When it's relevant, it's good. It clears a lot of random stuff. Still nothing that I want to Snow Charm. Or to Sword Weakness Charm. Okay. Can I do this from here? No, not during battle. Alright, there's a Makoko. So it's Infernoco fight. So we're gonna want to slow that down as much as we can. We need to get Foxy into play, we need to get Snoof into play, and we need to Snow. I guess I want to play them out first, even though it'll start ticking. The danger is that Snow Stick is random, so it's a little bit sketchy. Like, we're gonna take so much damage before we can swing into it. But I guess that's how it's gotta be. Do I want Snoof first, though? Kind of, I think. Because now, actually, Foxy will be synced, and also Snoof lets us Snow a little bit sooner. I need to kill... After I kill the Makoko, I need to kill the Infernoco before it swings again. Because the Makoko is going to give it a bunch of damage. So it's going to be at +3. Now, I could Snow to see what happens, or I can Flame Water here. I probably Flame Water here, because this is applying Snow guaranteed. It's just saving us potentially 1 damage from the attack. Or saving us from 2 damage on this attack, and then from gaining 1 and applying it to Infernoco, but I think that's probably not worth it, because I'd rather have the Flame Water here, because I want this behind Frage next turn. Okay, now the problem is I need some stuff to tank a hit here. Something needs to be able to tank 3 in this row, so that's you. And then tank 1 here. So we can let Snoof tank... Oh, but this is still going to hit for 2. Is it worth it? I guess so. Because I want the Pepper applied here. Because that will allow us to... Does it matter? It does a bunch of extra damage here. It lets us do an extra 6 damage to Infernoco. So I guess it's worth it. It's a little bit sketchy. But it's fine. Because these two are the only ones that can take 3 health, but they have to be in the same row anyway. And so this has to be over here to take 1 damage. Now, I guess I can Snow Stick and see where it lands. Either way, it saves us a little bit of damage, actually. So that's probably the right move, actually. If it hits... the Porcupine, it still doesn't die until... It still takes 1 hit. If I hit with a Scrappy Sword, then it dies just to Frage, and then Foxy goes all in on the Infernoco. And actually flips the Infernoco, but either way, we're taking damage. So I guess we just Snow Stick still. Alright, saves us a bunch of damage, actually. Because now he dies. So that's actually okay. That works out. But now we definitely need to kill the Infernoco before it gets another attack in. Which we will, because Foxy will go again. Okay, let's get the Kabonker out. And then Snow Stick something. So that Kabonker will swing into it. Hopefully the Makoko, because then otherwise the Makoko is going to kill something. Or I have to put it in front of something to take damage. This is just a trigger. It's not a Fogveld Daily. That's what I'm saying. It's another one. I complained about it the moment I opened this daily. I said, because I think I have a clip where I pointed out where over the course of my runs on stream, over 50% of the daily runs that I've done on stream have had Fogbell. And then now we're even getting even further past 50. That being said, I kind of talked about it at the top also, but despite Fogbell, this starting deck is actually pretty strong. You start with Foxy and Frage, which works well with it, and Snoof with a Moko charm, which that's a good charm for Snoof, so Despite the aimless being very annoying, it's actually, I think, very doable. A fairly, I would say easy daily run, but that's gonna come back to bite me when I die during it. But I mean, all things considered, it does seem like a relatively easy daily run based on the starting deck. Like, it's easy to build off of too. Okay. That I also would like the bling bank out. Can I get the timing? Yeah, because it won't die. Oh, it would die to the snoof. I'd be missing out on some money. But I don't know that there's a way around it. Let's see, if I kabonker into Snowstick. Now, I could let Snoof just attack into the Infernoco. That's actually, we're going to get reinforcements too. So let's play kabonker. So actually hitting this Makoko is going to be very hard. Even if I want to. Where do I want this triggering then? I mean, it doesn't matter where it's lined up. I just want it, what do I want it to hit? I mean, I guess I still go here and see what I hit, because hitting the Porcupine's fine. Hitting the Makoko is fine. Hitting Infernoco is probably the worst case, but still also okay. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so now Foxy swings for 6, which we're going to use to flip Infernoco. We got no money out of that because we didn't get any combos, and we didn't have the Bling Bank out. Unfortunately, the flip I don't think counts as a kill, so Bling Bank is not going to get us anything, but we do want it out before something else dies, although we have some time before that happens now. So I probably play... Am I going to get 5 turns before we are dead or win? I guess so. The Snow Cake, unfortunately, is hard to use here because it's 50% chance to just get resisted, although it's still probably worth using. But I think we play Pyra, Bling Bank, and Snow Cake. I bet the order here shouldn't really matter. Pyra should go first, though. So that flips. Now, the problem is we have to go quickly now that the flip is up. That does 1. That's still acceptable. I could also tank it here because then we don't... The frost is meaningless. Let's get... The Bling Bank doesn't need to come out yet. So let's Snow Cake something and see what it hits. Even if it hits Frosting, or it leaves the Frostinger at 1. Oh, actually it would matter though, because if it hits the Porcupine then... Well, I can choose where I'm aiming it, I suppose. I do probably want to hit the Porcupine with it. More than the Frostinger. The Frostinger is pretty inconsequential because we can just throw Pyra in front of it. Let's play the Bling Bank out. So now we gotta have some stuff to tank 2 damage. So that's fine, we can do that. Snoof will kill the Frostinger. And actually, the Kabonker gets us a bunch of damage. So let's Snow Cake here. Well, Porcupine is gonna live then. And get to swing, probably. I mean, I can just keep throwing snow out and see what we hit. Our Pom Bomb was in the bottom, was literally like the last card in our deck, so it did nothing. Unfortunate. Actually, no, the flame... No, I played the Flame Water at the start. Yeah. Well, we'll just keep snowing. Hoping to hit the Porcupine or something. Ooh. I kind of maybe didn't want the snow to go there. Well, this is fine. Our leader can take 2. Oh, Pyra needs to be... what can... Do I let the Kabonker die? I could take a 50 or a 2/3 chance to survive. If I do this, Foxy dies unless this snow hits one of these 2. Pom Bomb does 5 to a bunch of stuff, but it's not enough to kill anything. So there's a 1 in 3 chance that Foxy dies if I play the Snow Stick up here. Actually, yeah, because it would hit... ideally, I want it to hit probably the Porcupine. Although the Porcupine's still going to get to go the turn after. Whoever it is going to get to go the turn after, of course, but... It's just I want to delay it a turn so Pyra can get this spice in. But nothing else can survive the 4 damage, so I can't really line it up with anything. Also, it'll kill the Bling Bank, which is a little unfortunate. I could pull something, I guess. But what would I pull? Nothing. We'll just see. There's a 1 in... Unfortunately, there's also... Well... No, our leader needs to tank 2 here. I was gonna say if we move this here, technically it doesn't die to the Porcupine, but then whatever we put here dies to Infernoco. So all of this is taking 2 damage, and then whoever's in front here is also taking an extra 2. Unless the Snow Stick hits. So I guess we just take the chance. Good, we're good. Yeah, Blink Bank dies. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, so now we can do this, which is great. Take 1 here, tank 2, take 2. Apply some snow, Kabonk. Oh, the Kabonk will kill, actually. Do I want that? I don't think I do. Because when Foxy goes next turn, it's gonna obliterate. It'll get 3 kills when it swings. And I want the combo money. Because if I let this go, it's... Oh, it's already dying. Because Frag is hitting for 4, so I'd have to pull Snoof also. Which maybe I do. Maybe I just pull them both. Or actually, maybe I just pull Snoof then. Because then Kabonker doesn't swing. And I Palm Bomb to reduce these so that we can get the 3 kills. Unfortunately, I cannot quite line it up in a way where I get all 4 kills. Because these 2 are in different rows. Actually, no, because I can't kill this with a sword. I have to kill it with, otherwise it just instantly retreats. And actually, as it is, Foxy's already killing everything 1 shot. So the Palm Bomb is unnecessary. So actually, I can set it up. If I can hit the Porcupine here, then I'll get a triple kill. Tanks 1, tanks 2 more, tanks 2. That's all fine. That's all safe. So now the thing is, if I go for this Scrappy Sword now, if it hits Infernoco, the fight ends. If it hits Porcupine, we don't get the combo. So I have to do it next turn. I have to wait a turn on it anyway. So in that case, I just Flame Water something? Or I Palm Bomb to hit these both, even though it's actually inconsequential. Right, the Palm Bomb makes no difference here. Alright, and now we get a bunch of kills. We let the Kabonker die to Makoko. We let Frostinger tank 1 hit. And we hope we hit... Oh, if it hits the Infernoco, we don't get the combo money. Because it just ends it. If it hits the Porcupine, we get a 4 combo. And if it hits Makoko, we just get a 3 combo. So there's a 1 in 3 chance that we get no money out of this. What's the expected value here, right? There's a 1 in 3 chance we get 0 money. There's a 1 in 3 chance that we get a 3 combo, which is 60. And so that's an expected value. Like, that adds 20 to our expected value. And there's a 1/3 chance that we get a 4 combo, which is 100. So that adds a 33. So the expected value of this is 55 money. Or, sorry, 53. 53 1/3 gold. Snails. The expected value of not doing anything is 60, because we get a 3 combo guaranteed. So it's actually, we shouldn't swing it. The expected value is lower if I attack. So, very well then. All right. Oh, wait. Combos give double money, right? So it should be 10, 20, 30, right? Is that what I gained? Was I at 100? I already lost track. I wasn't looking. I looked away, so I wasn't looking at the money. Right, because combos are +5 for each of the combo, right? It's 5, 10, 15, so it should be 10, 20, 30, which should be 60 money. Was I at 100? No, I was higher. I was at 126. Maybe the expected value was higher. No. It still wouldn't, because there's still a chance we get nothing. Oh, duh. Because the first... Oh, I'm dumb. The first one doesn't count. So actually, right, the first one, it's not... You get 0 money for the first kill. It's 30, right? You get 10 and 20 for a 3 combo. So maybe it would have been better. We would have a 1/3 chance to get 30 and a 1/3 chance to get 60. So it's the same. It's equal, right? Because our expected value is 30, but there's variance to it rather than being a fixed 30 that we were guaranteed if I did what I did. So there's a 1 in 3 chance to get 60 and a 1 in 3 chance to get 30 and a 1 in 3 chance to get 0. Basically, it just takes our 30 and then also adds a chance to gain double or nothing. Anyway, do I want the Fellowship Bell? Do I want Yuki in? I guess so. We did apply a decent amount of snow there. Yuki would be hitting pretty solidly. The thing is, our board is very full. But like, I mean, whatever. The Bling Bank we can just sack at some point. I mean, what alternative is card draw, but none of this stuff I care that much about drawing. I mean, eventually I might, but when I do, I can just take a draw bell after the second act. So for this point, I think it's worth taking the Fellowship Bell. I think it's worth adding Yuki / something better if we find something better. We'll throw Yuki in there for now, though. All right, see, here's the forced shop, right? If I had taken this shop, we would have lost, 100. We'd be at like 30 or so money now. Well, we would have the snail, so we would have been at we'd be at 60 or 70 money maybe, depending on what I bought at the shop, which would not be enough for this snail. Do I want another traveler or do I want a muncher? Muncher's good given our deck is garbage. Like, getting rid of these scrappy swords would be good because these scrappy swords are pretty bad. Frankly, a lot of our stuff is pretty bad. Like I said, Berry Basket is actually... I'd probably get rid of the Berry Basket first, actually, because this is... Not only is the Aimless nerfing it because Aimless is annoying, but also it gets rid of the Barrage. So the amount it's hampering Berry Basket is even more than these. These are still at least doing their purpose, just randomly. This is doing less than it's supposed to do. Even... And also randomly. And we need the snow stuff. Flame Water is fine. We can, play around it. The alternative is taking treasures, which again could be okay. I don't really want any more clunkers, but some items could be good. Or any more scrap clunkers, I guess. I think clunkers. No, I think they're items, and I think clunkers are the ones that I don't remember. I just realized Bling Bank has a little face. I never put that together. It's cute. Frozen Traveler could be nice, but a Charm is good too. We'll go up, I think. Get rid of the dead Berry Basket. And probably a sword. I mean, what else is going to be even... There's nothing else that is worse than the sword here. The sword is still... At least we have had a use for it, although it's going to be less and less as the run goes on. It's just early when we need a little bit extra damage, but now we're not really that worried about that. Peppernut Charm would be good if I had things applying shell. But I literally have none, so it's a dead charm until I get something. Be good on Foxy, of course. Speaking of shell. But that's just applying a single-use 9 pepper. It's probably not worth it. I'd rather... I mean, it might be worth it as a card, but it's way too expensive. 92... Oh my goodness. So we can take a crown, and I think we do, because the crown is such high value. We want it on Foxy, probably. We have a lot of stuff that we like, but Foxy's the most important for getting our stuff out in play, or getting our damage out. And then we'd probably just take a charm. Sunlight Drum is tempting. Yeah, Sunlight Drum is tempting. Ooh, Storm Globe is actually tempting along with all of our other stuff. Maybe it is Storm Globe, because with Kabonker and Yuki, targeted snow is even more valuable. And it's only 38. Although it still doesn't leave us with enough for anything other than the scrap pile, which, not worth it. Oh, Sunlight Drum is good, but the Storm Globe is probably better because it goes with Yuki and Kabonker and also is just targeted snow in contrast to all of our random snow. I think I have to take a crown. So it just comes down to, do I take a charm or do I take a Storm Globe? Charm in theory is better because we have freaking Foxy who is so good with charms, and Snoof here who is with the Moko charm becomes good with charms. But like literally the two charms I've drawn in this run are dead. They're like actually do nothing. I literally don't have cards that make either of them worth using. So both charms I've drawn have just been dead, but I guess that means there's less dead charms in the pool. Snow would be nice, but I think I mean I have a decent amount of snow built in. It's just random is the annoying thing. But it's probably better to take a charm. I mean, even Kabonker is good with charms if we can get enough snow. But we'd probably put whatever we get on Foxy if it's relevant. The charm is so expensive, though. I mean, it's only 9 more than usual, I guess, but even so. Alright, Raspberry Charm's good. Raspberry Charm does indeed go on Foxy. It puts Foxy into like the mid-health range, and it gives it an extra damage. Could be okay on Yuki, of course, or Snoof. But Foxy, I think, is the obvious go-to here, and then confirms that we crown Foxy here. Alright, now we have no money, so no Storm Globe for us. Next fight. Alright, goat fight. A lot of damage incoming from the goat fight. They have 10 health. It's so much. So we're just going to have to tank 4 damage from them. There's really not much we can do about it. But I can get Pyra. Oh, I want to play a lot of stuff here. Pyra, Yuki. Well, Yuki I just want to play before the Snow Stick. What are the 4 cards I'm playing? Pyra, Yuki, Snow Stick, Flame Water, or Bling Bank? Flame Water, I still don't quite kill a Jabjote. Unfortunately. As it is, we're doing 6. With the Flame Water, we'd be doing 9. I have to deal with the Gawk at some point, too. Pyra is starting to be, is maybe a little too slow. I could see myself removing Pyra. I mean, it's good when it hits, but it's like, it takes so long. The Bling Bank doesn't need to come out immediately. So let's play Pyra. Pyra can tank these hits too. So that's probably what I do. Get her counting down as well. Then we play what? Yuki into Snow Stick on the Gawk. So that it doesn't get to swing. Or at least we can try to stall the swing out longer. And then Flame Water on Foxy. So actually maybe it's Yuki and then Flame Water and then Snow Stick, because that order gets Foxy extra damage here. Unfortunately, it'll be lined up with the Jabjotes. But I guess that's fine. Or I can just do 9 damage to the Gawk. Which could be worth it, because then after Pyra applies the Spice, then it'll die to the next hit. It's also going to get snowed for 1. Yeah, okay, that works. So let's play Yuki out. Let's Flame Water Foxy. That's a 9. Do I want to attack the Gawk, or do I want to just attack a Jab Jote? A Jab Jote seems fine. We want the Snow Stick and we want the Bling Bank, so we just play them both. The order doesn't really matter, except that I do want to snow the Gawk, so we might as well do it now. Okay. So we'll put this here. Yuki's hitting for 3. Demonize doesn't matter on Yuki because Yuki dies to 1 hit. Just play the Bling Bank. Okay. Now Foxy is just going to blast through a row of 3. Get a 3 combo here. So Frage takes 4 damage. That's fine. And then we blow up this whole row. And that's great. We want to try to slow this Gawk down some more. Ooh, that's good. Snowcake is huge. Makes Yuki huge and also just pulls one of these out of the fight. Now the question is, what'll it be? I played Kabonker first though, right? So that I kind of wanted to hit the Gawk, if I'm being honest. Because otherwise we're going to have to tank the hit with Frage or with our... Oh, the Pom Bomb doesn't hit enough stuff to be worth it. Because Foxy's going to kill these two regardless. And hitting these doesn't really make a difference. Could make a difference on the Gawk, but we can do it later. Now the problem is I need this Snow Kick to hit the Gawk, and if it doesn't, something's gonna have to tank 5. Which maybe is just a fate that I have to accept, or a danger I have to accept. Get a bunch of money. So now the only person who can safely face tank this is our leader. But we still play the Snow Cake and see what it hits. Am I playing this Pom Bomb? I don't think so. Am I playing Snoof? Actually, probably yes. I think I pull Pyra and play the Snoof. Because now Yuki is going to be a big damage and the Snow is more valuable because it slows things down. And Pyra's only going to get to go like 1 more time versus Snoof might get 2 hits, 2 rounds in. Like around 6 turns from where we are seems... Well, actually, Pyra might get 2 in, because it'll take 4 for the redraw, and then we'll have a few to fight the boss. But am I playing Pom Bomb? 3 cards. Snowcake, Snoof, Snow Stick, probably. What am I pulling, then? It is probably Pyra, though, because then Pyra can also be healed. Okay. The question, though, is do I even bother Snowcaking then? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, well. Okay, well, Yuki hits for 15 now. So that's lovely. Hit this for 4. I would like to kill this Gawk, if possible. I pull Pyra, and I play Snoof, and then I Snow Stick to see if I could kill this. If I get lucky, I kill the Gawk, and then these two just obliterate the rest of the row. So now here's where we need to get lucky. What's the order that I want this in? Actually, it doesn't... Okay, well, Foxy kills... No, it doesn't matter, because they kill... If we hit the Gawk, they both die. If I don't hit the Gawk, I want Foxy first. Okay. Well. That's how it goes. This'll die to the Snoof and Kabonker, so we're fine there. Let's redraw. Well, the Pom Bomb will do something on the on the reinforcements at least. Let's Flame Water something. Cool. Nice. Well, not nice anymore. Okay, Pom Bomb is helpful here. It does something at least. Because it means that we can kill the Jab Jotes. Jab Jote easily. Porcupine's annoying. But we can just chump our clunkers if it comes to it. We have to be a little careful not to let Frag die. Let's play the Pom Bomb. It makes the Porcupine die to a Snow Stick as well. Okay, so actually, maybe then I play the Snow Stick up here. If it hits the Porcupine, it kills it. If it hits the Mutton Head, it snows it. Either way, Jabjote's dying. So let's just get a combo, though. Yeah, cool. We got some combo out of it. Okay, now this is swinging for 4. And that's kind of whatever, except that whatever we put in front of it is going to die. So we just let the Kabonker die, right? I mean, who cares? We'll get the last bit of value out of it here, actually. And it won't get to... Actually, it doesn't get to swing because we have snow. It just dies. Never mind. Okay, we got some money thanks to Bling Bank and a little bit of comboing. Alright, well, that's a lot of Travelers. I think we take the Charms. For all the reasons we've said, the Charms are strong and our team is mostly okay. I could see swapping Pyro out. I mean, Pyro was useful there. We did get a lot of damage out of it. We don't have the space for this stuff. I guess I just take the Grabber because it's free at least. But if we don't, Fungal Blaster does nothing. Mega Mimic is not worth it. It's just a bunch of, it's just like, you know, an extra 15 damage. We don't have anything else beyond that for it. Over the course of 3 attacks. Grabber is free, I guess, but also, and so it's not really taking, I mean, it's taking up a card is the issue. But it lets us reposition stuff. And notably, it doesn't require space on our board. I think we just take the Charms. A Noomlin Charm. Alright, well, that's kind of whatever. I don't have anything that cares that much about that either. Man, I'm getting, like, actually, like, every dead charm. Noomlin Charm is not dead, it's just not helpful. Or not, it's just only marginally helpful. Cake Charm is great. Do I have something that wants it, though? A Snow Stick, maybe? Flame Water, actually, is the correct choice. I just have to place it carefully. If I can crown it, then the cake, if I put a cake on it and crown it, that means Foxy is immediately, then I don't really even need Pyra anymore. Because, I mean, it would still be okay, but it's already doing so much damage at that point, right? That's going to be, put it at 8 immediately, like before we even start. So it's just going to be hitting for 24 immediately. Yeah, Cake Charm on Flame Water is the correct choice. Even, the problem is if it currently without the crown, it becomes a lot scarier, but it's still better than a Snow Stick. Because our Snow Stick basically just turns it into a bad Snow Cake, right? Like, it still is less than Snow Cake, but otherwise it's the same. And it does 1 damage, I guess. Though that's still, that 1 damage is not worth as much as the, whatever, 4 snow we'd be missing out on. Because on things that resist, it's maybe 1 point extra, which is better, but then on anything else, it's just, like, way worse. So it probably goes on Flame Water, and I probably just do it now. Even though, until we get another crown, it's not as good, because if we don't get it in the right order, it's sketchy. But it's still worth playing. Even if it hits something else, it's still good. Ooh, boy, Teeth Fight. Okay, Teeth Fight's a little bit scary. Thankfully, we got Marrow on its own row for the first round. And Palm Bomb is actually good in the Teeth Fight. Because it's a bunch of free damage on stuff that we need to be hitting for damage without without doing it ourselves. Now, that being said, I need to make sure I use it before anything else happens. So we play Pyra into Yuki into Pom Bomb. Foxy swings for 6. Putting this down to 3. And then Fragile kill it the next turn. After taking 2, and that's fine. Then I play Kabonker, Snowcake, and I could play the Grabber for a 2 free damage on whatever I want to hit. Probably the Smog. The Smog needs to be dealt with, and we don't want to put it behind the Gromble, but that's for later. So we're actually playing everything in this hand, although it's actually, Grabber's free, but I want to do it after the Pom Bomb, so Pyra needs to go first. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Pyro can tank too here, that's fine. And we play Yuki out next. Now we have to play Palm Bomb so we can get the damage on everything, and then Foxy will hit. Okay. Marrow hits this for 2, dies. Hits Gromble hits Pyro for 2, and that's fine. And then Foxy will have a bunch, and then we can move Pyro over. Let's get the Kabonker out, because we want Kabonker before Snowcake. Grabber can go whenever. We could do the Grabber now, potentially. But maybe we'll see how everything shakes out a little bit first, because there's no urgent need to do it, because we're probably just going to hit the Smog. Ooh, but I do want to play the Snowcake, actually, to get Yuki stacked before it swings. But I can... Oh, but I can grab her first, too. If I want to. Maybe I wait, though, because then the Grabber can go on something that... on the reinforcement. Of course, this Snowcake is... The Snowcake could go on a reinforcement, but I want to play it now so Yuki is killing something. Dang, I was kind of hoping it would hit the back row. That would have been better, but oh well. Okay, Foxy one-shots the Pawpaw. That's great, and then kills the Smog. Actually, we can kill the Smog. So we do. Then it one-shots, one-shot. We clear the board here. We get a 4 combo, and we reset the board. Oh, new Grabber only does 1. Never mind, we don't clear the board. Oh, unless... There's still a chance I clear the board here. I think I just play Snowstick out, right? And but I don't want to hit the Pawpaw, actually. I play Bling Bank for money, duh. We get a 3 combo and some money out of it. Oh, well, that's where they all missed the Smog anyway. Okay, well, now we kill the Smog and clear the board. But I don't have to. I can set up for when... I can force the reinforcements on my turn now by killing when I want to kill. I want... Or I can just let Frage kill so I can get Pepper set up. Although, that being said, I think it's fine to let Frage swing on something. So I think I play 1 card and then I... Oh, I have the Flame Water. I probably have to play the Flame Water. So I probably play Flame Water and then kill. But do I pull anything to make it more likely for this to hit where I want it to hit? Oh, both of those are fine with Flame Water, I guess. So let's pull Pyra. Let's play Flame Water. Okay, we hit the Kabonker, whatever. And now Frage will kill. Oh, but I can't, duh. I can't, if I kill now, then Frage will kill regardless. So I just play Snoof out then. And now Foxy is hitting for a bunch. Oh yeah, we needed the snow for the Maja. Shoot. Okay, we need to kill here. Like, ooh, this is sketchy. It's just trigger when hit. This is hitting for 9. I need the snow to hit the Maja. And if it doesn't, something's going to be taking damage. I don't want my leader in front of it. We'll just let the Bling Bank die first, and then the Kabonker die second, if it comes to it. But that, from that regard, we want Yuki swinging last, because... Actually, either way, it's getting... No, because then, if Foxy hits, it hits 3 times. If Yuki hits, it only gets hit twice. It gets hit once by Foxy, and then twice by Yuki. Now, that being said, here's the hope is that this snow just hits the Maja, and then we're golden. But it doesn't. Yeah, that's really annoying, because it also meant Kabonker swung in and died against the teeth. I didn't actually account for that. That was kind of a mistake. But whatever, we get snow now. It didn't really matter in the end. We lost out on maybe some combo money, and also Snoof got injured, although that's mostly inconsequential, because the damage is unchanged, and it's just 1 health less. So it doesn't actually matter, because we're still going to get to go first, but... I like that Yuki's snowball gets bigger and bigger the more snow you apply. It's so cute. Ooh, another Muncher. We don't really have that much to get rid of, though. We would get rid of the Scrabby Sword, and that's it. Everything else is useful. I mean, snow sticks... our snow is bad, but important still for the purposes of Yuki. So we just go to Shade Sculptor, right? And take another Flame Water. That's probably our best bet, right? I mean, Kabonker's okay, but we don't have the space. Snow Cake is a lot of snow, which is nice, but not... But it's, the aimless makes it still not worth it. Everything else is whatever. Flame Water is good. Now, that being said, we're going to want to buy a crown here. I honestly, if I'm duplicating Flame Water, I'm going to wish I had 2 crowns. But I guess it's fine. Getting just one of them is still better than nothing. I mean, we're definitely duplicating the Flame Water. And we're definitely getting a crown and putting it on the Flame Water. I mean, there's an argument to be made for putting it on Yuki. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the argument is that strong. You know, I wonder how Flame Water aimless works if you target your hand. Is it just a random thing in your hand? Because that's good on Slap Crackers. Still not as good as on Foxy, though, I think. There's Pinkberry Juice. Take a crown. I think we take a charm. Iced Ice, not good. Dragon Pepper, not good enough. Slap Crackers, not good here. Pinkberry Juice is okay. Not worth it here, though. Because now Foxy also... We also are able to use Foxy to tank some medium hits as well, along with Pyra. Which we knew, but I haven't really been doing that much. Alright, I mean, I put this on here to apply to Foxy. Like, that definitely seems like the right choice. Yuki being crowned could also be good. But the thing is, Yuki scales... The thing is, the reason we want Yuki out is because Yuki scales with the snow. So if we draw Yuki after the Snow Cake, it's a lot worse. But we can just not play the Snow Cake, and it's fine, I guess. Man, so many of our cards are dead. What do I want to Noomlin Charm? I still don't have anything that I want to Noomlin Charm. I mean, like the Flame Waters, but they're only one use. I want it on something that you get multiple uses out of, right? Like, I could put it on a Snow Stick to make it just free Snow Stick every time. But I'm kind of hoping for something better. Let's take a charm. Snowball Charm. That's good. We put that on Foxy. I mean, yeah, you have to put that on Foxy. You know, Snoof is okay, then it applies 2 snow, which is kind of nice, but... Well, the thing is, Foxy's already going to kill, but then this lets Yuki get more snow. I mean, you can put it on Yuki, and then Yuki gains 1 every time it attacks, but I mean, that's a very slow scaling, given that Yuki only attacks every 4. The highest rate of snow is putting it on Foxy. I could put it on... Wait. No, there's no way it triggers itself. I was saying I could put it on Kabonker, but there's no way it'll trigger itself. Right? That seems like it wouldn't make sense, or it would be too degenerate. But it, like, if it's all just based on the triggers, there's no reason why it wouldn't, because it's applying snow. It's not like the trigger has to resolve before the trigger gets applied or gets added. Well, it has to resolve, I guess, before it can put it on the stack. But like it'll see the snow happen. Maybe I have to do it just to try, just to experiment. And I mean, plus, like I said, so Foxy gets us the most snow applied, which is good for Yuki and just good in general. But except that Foxy's basically just gonna obliterate when it swings, right? So like, the snow is not actually getting value as snow, it's only getting value as Yuki, which is not worth it. Applying it to Snoof could be worth it, because that's two extra snow every time it swings, which is good for Yuki, and it's just extra snow, and good for Kabonker, obviously. But if it works on Kabonker, then that's great. And also, we're hitting enough with Kabonker that it's probably on rate, even if it's just as extra snow, that is still extra snow. It means anything we apply snow to gets an extra snow, now that I think about it. As long as Kabonker's out. That's the play. There's also, it actually is, it could work, it could be okay on Pom Bomb, but the problem is we keep needing to get Pom Bomb early enough before things have taken damage. And we have so much aimless damage that it's hard to do that. Because if you get it on Pom Bomb, like, you could just apply 1 snow to everything, right? Which is kind of neat. On Grabber, it's okay, since Grabber's free. And, it just gets us a free snow and pulls something to the front, which is not bad. But I think I put it on Kabonker. I don't think it'll work, but we'll find out. I think it's worth trying. We'll find out. If it's just an auto infinite, then we're golden. Can't buy anything else. I mean, I could buy a Pinkberry Juice, not worth it. Boss time. Right, well, let's find out how this works. It does still need to be triggered. Oh, Truffle again, as always. Is Truffle going to be our punching bag today? Hopefully. I think we should be okay with Truffle. Oh. Okay, so Foxy just obliterates Strudels as long as we can get some snow out. As long as we can slow it down, which is a question. Okay, what's the order here? We need to play Yuki and Kabonker before the snow. And we want to play the Bling Bang out for money. Actually, Bling Bang's not as important. It would gain us, like, you know, 4 from each of these, and then 4 from killing Truffle. But, like, there's actually not that many enemies, although Stufflow's coming in eventually. I don't know how much we need these first ones, though, so it's fine. We can play it late. Because it's more important to get our damage out here. Which means Yuki, Kabonker into Snowcake. Yeah, that's the play. Ideally, okay, actually, maybe I go for the Snow Stick, because if it hits the Strudels, it just dies. And then we can try to Snowcake on Truffle when it's guaranteed. Yeah, that's the play. So let's play Yuki. We do want this like this, I think. We don't want Strudels hitting here, unfortunately, so we do actually have to be a little bit careful about our positioning here. Kabonker. Good. And now we Snow Stick. If it hits Strudels, that's perfect. And if not, oh well. Does not trigger itself. Didn't think it would, but I had hopes. Okay, we can't perma-snow both Truffles, unfortunately, because they split already. So I'm gonna have to just snow this Truffle, meaning I want to kill this Truffle sooner. So let's line everything up here. So Yuki will kill the Shroom Gobbler. Oh, that splits that anyway. That's fine. They're both snowed for 8 now. I mean, let's play the Bling Bank out. Let's Noomlin Charm something for 2 free damage. Oh, we'll just kill for free damage. Let's kill the... Ooh, wait, maybe I kill the Strudels, actually. Because the Puffball doesn't do anything until things attack. Which is gonna happen. Unless we get some snow, which we will. Or I Palm Bomb. Are these all at full? Full, full, not full. Hits those 3. So I can do that next turn then. Because we're not worried about this turn, the swing. Pyra's too slow to be helpful at this point. Snoof could maybe do something. Because Pyra will take 5 turns before it even does anything. And we're going to have the board mostly clear by then. I think. I hope. Snoof is more important. More valuable, I think. Ooh, this is also at full now. Okay, we're getting hit for a lot, unfortunately, because the split happened when it did. What do I let get hit for? I don't have much that can tank the hits. I could just let Pyra... I could just throw Pyra in front of it. Or I let the Bling Bank die, but then I still need to tank 1 more hit. Frag can tank a hit, I guess. And I Palm Bomb. That's not... Oh, that might split this, though. Then we're taking 12, so then we do die. Oh, no, it doesn't hit this. It's only hitting these 3, and it won't split any of these 3. And it kills the Puffball. We do need to kill the Puffball, actually. Okay, now we kill a bunch of stuff. Well, we kill 1 thing. So let's kill the ones that aren't snowed, then. And let's apply this. All right, well, we hit there. Good. Got a nice combo. And now we combo out and should kill, because the Snow Stick means... No, what we hit doesn't quite die, but it does mean that Foxy kills. Yeah, we get a 2 combo here. Actually, they're gonna split, though. That's fine. There's the split. And reinforcements are coming, but I think we're not concerned, because these are both 3 HP. Oh, Palm Bomb just kills. All right. Beating up Truffle. Truffle definitely feels like the easiest boss. Because the weird thing is, like, the synergies are kind of weird. Like, it's like poison, but not really. Like, it's themed as though it's supposed to be a poison boss, right? Like, based on all the shrooms on it. And the fact that it comes with the Shroodles, and Puffballs. But, like, those are the only poison, so it doesn't actually do that much poison damage, and it doesn't synergize with poison that much, or in particular. And of course, like, the fact that you can just do a bunch of damage and split it and apply effects to all of them. And there's, like, a lot of ways to mitigate the fact that the splitting and stuff. So, like, it's really... And it clogs the board up, too. So it's, like, it can't even get reinforcements very easily. All right, we probably want the redraw. Because our deck is very small. So having a bigger hand size isn't really going to matter. But having the redraw sooner lets us play the snow more often. Alright, recovered. We don't want the garbage. We'll just take a single treasure. See what we get. I honestly don't even know if I buy stuff anymore. I think the deck's pretty solid. Ooh, Pepper Flag. Ooh, Chrono too. But Chrono is not as helpful on Fox. Well, it's an extra 8 damage. It makes me want to move this crown, though, to Yuki. Oh, with Chrono? That's interesting. It would make me want to buy another crown, though. But on Frage, too. Chrono's interesting. Chrono seems so strong. Pepper Flag is interesting, but we don't have enough pepper, I don't think, for it to be worth it. I mean, we have Frage and Pyra, but, like, we already have good scaling in Yuki, and Foxy's already going to be at 8 by default from the Flame Waters, from the one Flame Water. Berry Blade is not worth considering at this point. But then do I not crown the Flame Waters? If I take Chrono, I'd probably move this crown to Yuki, and I'd probably try to buy another crown and put it on Snoof, and then I'd probably even pull Pyra. Because then my 6 is going to be these, well, the Bling Bank is not as helpful. I could leave Pyra in, but just as a tank. Yeah, that's probably worth it still. Just to, like, as a blocker. But then, right, we get extra snow. The extra Yuki hit is huge, because Yuki's hitting for, like, 20, right? So, an extra hit on... getting double strike on Yuki means it just kills 2 things instead of 1. An extra hit on Foxy is an extra, like, 8 damage or whatever, which is good. It's percentage-wise less of a difference, but it is still, I mean, just in raw damage numbers, it's still a big difference. And on Snoof, it's good, too, because it's just an extra snow, and with a Kabonker out, that's an extra hit. Oh, actually, we could put Crown Kabonker, too, because then Kabonker hits twice against anything that gets snowed. So, like, in combination with Snoof, it's actually even... No, because this is hitting twice, and then this is hitting equal amount of times versus hitting once... Each extra time that this hits is an extra time that Kabonker hits. Oh, but no, but it applies on the first 2 that it hits here also. And, of course, it applies to all the other things that we apply snow with. Interesting. If I take Chrono, I do probably buy a crown if I see another shop. If I take Pepper Flag... it doesn't matter, but it also, we don't have the board space for it. We don't have the board space for Chrono either. So if I take Chrono, I do probably cut Pyra just because I want more board space. I mean, either way, I'm taking a thing that has to get in the way. Pepper Flag is probably not worth it. Because then we would be cutting Pyra, because that's the easiest to cut, and then the Pepper synergy's gone even more. So we'll take Chrono. Alright, well, we've ended up with Chrono, and I think I cut Pyra now. Our board's pretty full. We want these 6. I also take this off and move it. Although, as is now, Foxy's not getting as much value until we get the Flame Water out. So maybe there's an argument to be made for putting this just on Kabonker. And then just trying to spam snow for both Yuki and Kabonker and get Chrono out in time. Foxy is just generally good, of course. Especially with Frage. Because Frage is also going to be swinging twice and applying extra pepper that way. Okay, no, yeah, I think I still put it on Foxy. The thing is, without crowns on the Flame Waters, it's a little bit riskier, but At this point, the Flame Water is good on pretty much everyone because they all have at least double strike or more. Right? This has double, this has double, this has double, this has triple. And this won't, but it's still fine because it's applying on every snow. So anything I apply it to will be helpful. Still don't have anything to play the Noomlin Charm on. Honestly, it's like maybe I just play it on the Pom Bomb or on the Snow Stick just so I get snow every time I redraw for free. Yeah, I don't know. Fellowship Charm, their Fellowship Bell is dead now, unfortunately. But honestly, the other Draw Bell probably also would have been pretty dead. Okay, this is probably fine. We'll see how it goes. Hogs. We have a lot of snow, so Hogs is not too bad as long as we can get the snow out. We can kill a hog with the grabber. Okay, I need to get Snoof out. That's fine. Snoof goes before the Warthog. So I get Snoof, Kabonker, Chrono. So these will hit twice. Snoof already hits twice. Do I need the double? I also could Pom Bomb just to clear the board and get an immediate triple kill. Maybe that's worth it so I don't take a bunch of damage. Although it'll make this hit hard, but we're going to kill it before it hits. And the Smackback only isn't going to trigger, so we're fine. Yeah, I mean, this gets us a 3 combo. If we wait, what are we getting? We're hitting here. If we play Chrono, this is just going to kill 2 things, and we'll take a bunch of damage here and there. So let's just Pom Bomb. Let's clear those out. Now we play Kabonker, and the Warthog dies, right? Because we do 8 damage plus... Yeah, so it just dies. Do I want to kill it right away? I need the Bling Bank money. Well, I got money out of the combo, but I want the money here, too. And I still have 3 turns to set up, so I think I just set up. The problem is, actually, do I play the Bling Bank? Because I have too many things. I think I want Chrono. I almost certainly want Kabonker. Oh, but I need the money. Can I afford to get away with no Chrono in this fight? I probably want the Chrono. Can I get away with no Kabonker in this fight? Actually, probably. Because now Yuki will kill this. They're both going to kill here either way. So let's play the Bling Bank out. I mean, this was happening regardless. I guess worst case scenario, I can... Ooh, I need the snow now. Well, I can just Snoof to snow. I would kind of like to draw my Pom Bomb now. I can also pull something into the front. I could pull the Goblin or the Rock Hog. Actually, I can't pull the Goblin because I want the snow to apply to the Warthog. So let's pull the Rock Hog so that it'll die before it gets to do anything. And then hope we draw... We're not drawing the Pom Bomb. Because we're drawing this 6. Yeah, Kabonker doesn't make too much of a difference here because the Hogs die immediately. And everything else, we have enough damage, we're not concerned. We just need to make sure we get snow on the Warthog. I'd like snow on the Goblin too, but... Well, the Warthog's getting snowed. The Goblin I need to find a way to snow. Just for the money. I do probably pull this Rock Hog, though, because otherwise it's going to be in the back, hitting for a bunch. Although it's just behind a hog. Like, who cares, right? But it's too free. It's a free damage. I could just kill a hog with it, I guess. What's my damage? Well, okay, but then if I pull it, then I can kill it with the Foxy. So that's actually probably better. Although, as is, what's happening here? This hits for 2. Foxy hits once, hits twice, kills, hits 3 times, hits 4. So we get a triple combo. If we put it up here, it goes 1, 2. Also still a 3 combo. No matter how I pull. So the pull doesn't matter here. The only danger is... Actually, I don't want to kill a hog, though, because then this will be hitting for free. I don't know, it's a little bit weird. If I get a palm bomb, then we... Oh, snow into a palm bomb is ideal. I should technically just use this for free damage somewhere, though, probably. Although, actually, I don't know that it matters for the reasons I was saying. Okay. Right, but no palm bomb, unfortunately, and I knew that, so there's nothing I can do about that. So let's just start applying snow to stuff. I don't actually want to use the snow stick because I don't want to kill the... Well, I can do it next turn, so let's apply a snow cake first. Great. Lovely. And now we snow stick here. Actually, what order do I want to kill these in? I actually do want to kill this order, right? Because this will go 1, 2, kill. And off of this. And if this hits the hog, then we kill it. If it hits the goblin, that's fine. We get money and it sticks around. Either way, this is doing 2 damage or 3 damage. This is doing either 2 damage or it's dead. Alright. Well, that's fine. Let's just keep snowing. Let's apply some... oh, I can actually force... Let's do it like this. And I can apply... I can force these flame waters. So this is killing. And I can force one more flame water now on the... on this turn. And we're also hitting for a bunch here. Razor's just wild. We need the snow to hit here. I need the palm bomb. But it's fine. As is, this is not killing here. This is not killing here. I mean, it's okay if it kills, but... If I get a... I'm gonna get my palm bomb here. Oh, I think... Oh, I forgot it's 4 times! I was counting 3! Oh, I lost a bunch of potential combo money there. Oh, I forgot how many times it hits. I forgot Chrono was out. So I was like, oh, it'll do 42 damage and then leave it at 8, but instead it hit for whatever, 56 damage and killed it. Oh man, I was trying to leave it at 8. Cuz then I could palm bomb, kill all of the others, and then kill with whoever attacks next. Oh well. How it goes. Charm Merchant into Shade Sculptor, I guess, right? I mean, the money is... You know, I was realizing the money at the end, I don't actually think it's... I think it's total money accumulated. I don't even think it cares about you spending money. So there's not really a reason to hoard money unless you have, like, a greed charm, I don't think. I need to pay more attention to that. There's something I realized, like, recently, or, like, in one of the earlier runs, like, a couple weeks ago. But I just never thought to bring it up. But, I mean, either way, we don't have anything to munch, and Treasure could be nice, because I would like something to put this Noomlin charm on, if I'm being realistic. But I guess I just put it on a snow stick at the end of the day. What am I duplicating, though? I don't think I want another flame water. That's probably too much flame water. But then what am I munching if I go muncher? And I'd rather have the Charm Merchant. Hope we get something good. Shroomine Explode 8. I mean, that's pretty big damage. Alright, what do we got here? Critical Charm... Could be neat, but it's just very much up to luck. I mean, we're playing a lot of our stuff, so if we put it on, like, you know, on our snow stick, especially if we make a snow stick free, could be good. Gnome Charm. I mean, our stuff is aimless. If it's already aimless, can we even use Gnome Charm? I can never remember. But if it doesn't matter, then I could definitely put this on a snow stick, or even on, like, a snow cake or something, right? But I don't know if that actually works, unfortunately. And, Truffle Charm. I mean, look. That's a lot of damage. If I put that on Foxy, that's so much extra damage from Shroom. And, like, the 2 health losses, whatever, I guess. All these charms are pretty good. I guess I just take them all. We'll just spend all our money and see if it affects my score at the end. I kind of don't think it does. And if that's the case, we just take all the charms, right? We just make a triple, like, well, I see where the frenzy can go, the gnome charm can go, and if it can go on a snow stick, I just make a super snow stick that has the Gnome Charm, the Critical Charm, and the Noomlin Charm, so it's just free. And we just try to get it all the way to the right-hand side of the hand and then play it for free and get a bunch of stuff out of it. Look at our charms all over the place. It cannot be applied to something that already has aimless. That makes sense, because that would be negating the entire downside. How does it work on Kabonker? Does it just trigger, not trigger against the specific thing? That doesn't seem like it would work. Unless it overrides the trigger, in which case it becomes a dead card. Alright, I don't know if this Gnome Charm was worth it then. I could maybe see a case for putting it on Foxy. Especially, but not if I'm applying the Shroom Charm. Maybe on Yuki, so it'll just obliterate something. But aimless is just so scary when it's on a teammate. I could put it on Frag. Then Frag applies, goes an extra time, that is useful, and the damage is mostly inconsequential. Or like where it hits is mostly inconsequential. I don't know, that's a little bit sketchy. Either way, this is definitely going on Foxy. So I think I just make a critical Noomlin Snow Stick though still. See, because both of those are better on things we can reuse. Consume, it's a lot worse on because we don't necessarily have it on the end, and so we don't, and if it's not, then it just does nothing. And then same with Noomlin Charm. It's only useful once. So let's just make a super Snow Stick here. Gotta apply all these charms. This charm is Garbo, it does nothing. This charm also does nothing because we literally have no shell. So it's not even worth playing unless there's something that's going to apply shell to us randomly, which does not. There isn't. So this charm is just dead. I could just put it on something for fun. And now the Gnome Charm. Yeah, probably goes on Frag. The damage being aimless matters less. And getting an extra trigger on top of our extra chrono trigger already is useful, especially in front of Foxy or Snoof. It's just a little bit sketchy with aimless because we can't, especially on our leader, because then if there's something we don't want to attack, we really have to play around it carefully. What's the Frostoscope looking like? Yeah, like if there's a spike wall or the Frost Guardian itself. Yeah, if they're in different rows, it becomes very sketchy because we'd have nowhere safe to put our leader. Well, I mean, if we snow the Frost Wall, I guess that's safe, but... So in that regard, maybe it's better on Snoof, although Snoof is already at +2, but... Because then Snoof hits whatever. As long as we just put it not in the same row as the Guardian, then it'll snow whatever. So if it hits Frost, something with Frost, then, or something with Smackback, then it'll get snowed, and that doesn't matter. And applying an extra snow triggers Kabonker an extra time and triggers Yuki, or grows Yuki an extra time, though that's pretty marginal. Yeah, and the damage here is small. Okay, I mean, I don't know that that's correct, because this is our only, like, targeted snow, and even then, the targeting's limited, but, like, now we really have no targeted snow. But, so it goes. And this is actually just detrimental no matter what we put it on, so we will not use it. Let's go Shade Sculptor. I don't know what's worth duplicating here. I don't think we want another Flame Water. I think it's too much. I think I just take an extra Super Snow Stick because it's free. I think that's the play. We already have double Flame Water, which I think is plenty. If I take more, it's just going to be too much. That being said, the Flame Waters are good and they get consumed, so maybe I should have just taken it. But the snow is really valuable here, I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that was the right play. But we're going to play it out. We got to kill this Ice Forge. Now, that being said, our aimless is nice against the Ice Forge. Lots of free stuff. We play Snoof. This becomes free. Are we playing everything? We only have 3 cards to play. So 1. And am I playing this Snow Stick? I guess so. And at that point, I might as well play the sword. So to that end, let's play Snoof out. Let's, it's hit for 4. It kills whatever it hits. Unless we hit one of these two. So, here's the play as I Snow Stick. I hope it hits the Grink. If it doesn't, then at least the Ice Forge is down 1. Okay, we're good. Now I can grab the Ice Forge, do 1 damage to it, and it'll die to whoever swings first, which will be Frag. Great. Actually, I could just go for a Scrappy Sword on it too. In fact, I will, because I don't want to use it on that row. Okay, but it hits the Grink, which is fine. Oh, Foxy's gonna do poison, which is not enough to kill it. So actually, we just do this, and if it hits the Ice Forge, then we're clear, and then Foxy will kill a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's fine. We burned a bunch of shroom on that thing, which was a little bit unfortunate and pointless, but so it goes. Now let's get our free critical Snow Stick out. This is actually we're gonna get a 2 combo here immediately. 1, 2. If I get the Chrono out, we're actually gonna be swinging immediately into the Frost Guardian. Is that what I want to be doing? Or do I want to wait 1 more cycle? Do I want to let the Frost Guardian go? I kind of want the Frost Guardian to go because I want it to reset its counter before I swing. So if that's the case... And I'm going to Palm Bomb after this resets when I start swinging in. So I play the Kabonker this turn to get it out, right? Kabonker, and then... I can start Flame Watering and Chronoing. I want to play like all this stuff, but so let's play Kabonker. Get a 2 combo. Let this attack for 0. That's fine. In the meantime, what are we playing? Chrono, or am I trying to play some Flame Water? Flame Water, I guess. Because Chrono is not relevant yet. Chrono does want to come out now. So does Palm Bomb, although actually Palm Bomb is just 15 damage. It's actually not that much damage. Playing the Chrono gets me an extra, well, 5 damage immediately, and then extra damage when these swing. It's not that much, I guess. Oh, but it's also an extra poison. Oh, maybe I just want Foxy hitting here. That's like so much poison. Yeah, because Snoof is already going to hit this for 14. Oh, it's also going to die to the Kabonker, duh. Alright, so it dies in 2 turns now. We need to deal with this Grizzle, unfortunately, which is also behind it, so I'm going to have to yank it. I need to get the yank for it. Okay, well, unfortunately, we can't play the Bling Bank out. Or I could, just for money, for score? If I think I'm safe enough, which, to be honest, I think I might be. I'm really not that concerned. Like, what would I pull, though? Chrono, I guess, or Kabonker? Since Kabonker's just doing 3 per snow, and all of our stuff is pretty scaled up, mostly. Well, Foxy's not that scaled up. Well, we're definitely pulling the Grizzle, so let's just do that first, because that's free, and we're going to want to play the Snow Stick as a critical, so, meaning I have to play the Bling Bank, if that's what I want to do, and I don't think the Kabonker is that helpful, so I think it's fine to pull it. Play out Bling Bank. This is dying next turn. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to kill this. Wait, are these killing? Oh, they are. So I don't actually even need to sword here, except that I want to be able to play the snow stick for free, so I will. Alright, good. Flip. Board refills. We have a bunch of stuff hitting very hard here on the refill. So now I can just, start using my snow everywhere to keep ticking Yuki up. Oh, this stuff is not quite gonna die. Well, it will if I hit this. One of them will die. No, not quite. Oh, but unless this one hits. Nope. Oh, but it's aimless anyway, so it did hit anyway. 4 combo. Lovely. Alright, you're hitting for 10. And honestly, I mean, I guess I snow cake. But if it hits the Frost Guardian, it's only ticking Yuki up by 1. Although, who cares? But it could delay it 1 turn, but that's also not going to matter. So I want to wait for the snow cake, I guess. Well, no, because I'm going to redraw otherwise. So I just play it. Good. We hit the right thing anyway. Blows up Chrono, which is fine. I'd rather have the money. Okay. Ooh, Palm Bomb is nice here. Everything's hitting on 2. I just need to stall the Frost Guardian 1 turn. Will I, though? Unknown. And if it swings, it's actually pretty dangerous because the Mega Mimic's here too. Now, that being said, I can just throw the snow out and see what it hits. If it hits the Mega Mimic, then it's just the Frost Guardian we have to worry about. If it hits the Frost Guardian, we're safe. Because Snoof can snow this and it'll die eventually. And eventually we'll kill this. And I can also pull the Mega Mimic so I can kill it sooner or something. But the thing is, I kind of want to play the Kabonker so that this snow stick is getting extra damage or extra hits in on whatever it hits. Which I guess I can, and if it misses, then I need to find something else to do. Or I need to find a way to not die. So I guess it's fine, though. Play the Kabonker out. Now let's see what this hits. Good, that's what we wanted. So now we're free. We get 1 free turn. So everything should just be dying here, right? And I'd probably play Palm Bomb, right? Well, I play Grabber into Palm Bomb. What do I grab, though? Because this is hitting 3 times. This is hitting 3 times. This is hitting 3 times for... Well, it's a lot of poison. And this is going to just obliterate whatever it hits. I mean, after the Spike Wall dies, so I want to pull the Mega Mimic, right? I don't want this Uber Bear because that'll slow me down. So let's just pull the Mega Mimic. This will hit 1, 2, 3... If I Palm Bomb, it will die. And then Foxy, I actually don't want to use there because no, it's fine. Foxy will hit. No, because this Mega Mimic won't die because it's just going to get... Oh, no, it'll die to the hits. It'll hit 3 times and the poison is meaningless and then Yuki will blow up the Frost Guardian. Actually, Yuki's getting a bunch of damage in because this is getting reduced twice by the pull and the Palm Bomb. All right, so we might even get... No, it's not quite enough. Oh, it is if I do Yuki first? No, because this is still going to be left at 1. Because this dies to these. Oh no, because Frag is killing it. It is enough. This is the way. We get a 4 kill this way. Because this, now, then Yuki hits here, kills the Frost Guardian. I don't know if we get to keep going after the Frost Guardian dies, but if we do, Foxy then is at 5 spice and hits for 3, so kills the Uber Bear after the tick. Oh, Uber Bear also only has 1 HP, because it also gets hit. Good, we do get to keep going. I forgot that swing's there. Yeah, see the Bling 703, that must be total. We have more, we don't have that much now. Alright, lovely. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so, okay. now I can safely say it was a fairly easy daily run, now that I have actually completed it. But as I said at the beginning, it did look like it would be a fairly easy one. And indeed, wasn't too bad. All right, we've got time for another run, another quick run. Fletchwind. Zolly. Ooh, 3 overburn every 4 turns is kind of nice. So unfortunately, because our streak ended last time, we do have a Danger Frost Guardian, although from what I recall, it's not this. The big berry is the big concern. Everything else is just kind of annoying. Gain 1 on kill is kind of whatever, especially when it's only hitting for 3 every 4 turns. Apply 1 poison to all enemies is neat, but it's only 1 damage to all enemies unless we have poison synergies. I mean, to all enemies, that is a lot of poison spread out, but it's just like such a small amount, right? Poison you want to have stacked up to be getting a lot of extra damage. 3 overburn every 4 turns is pretty good. If we can get something that makes it... Because that does eventually hit like the whole row for a bunch of damage. Because especially since, like, I mean, it does 1 damage in normal attack, but it means like as it keeps ticking up, if it does enough damage, it'll just blow up the whole row for however much it's done. So this is a nice tank. And it also does do 2 damage. So it's like 2 damage plus, you know, whatever. However many enemies take 1 extra damage. And if we have poison synergies, then it's stronger. Probably take Zolly, though. Seems the the strongest of what we're seeing. And also, we just played a Snow Dweller run, so let's do a different tribe. To go with Zolly, what do we take? Lucazi's strong as always, but actually Snoof is good here. Because Snow does work well with this, and it's hitting, and it's more extra damage, which we kind of need. Like, the damage we're doing here is not that much. It's like 1-to-1 damage, so we need a little bit more damage as well. I mean, which 1-to-1 damage, the damage rate is fine. It's the same. It doesn't get changed. But with, like, just in absolute damage numbers that we're getting, we need a little bit more. I mean, Logazi helps in that regard as well. But the Snow is good with Overburn, because just slowing them down makes Overburn easier to trigger. Take Snoof. I mean, we just had a Snoof run, but we'll take another one, I guess. Oh boy, a Sun-Charmed Snowbow swinging every turn. We're going to have to kill that ourselves. Oh, we can kill it with a Tar Blade. The question is, do I kill it immediately? I guess so, because I can't really get a combo here. Because nothing's going to go in time. Otherwise, it's just going to keep swinging. Which, I mean, I guess I could just let it keep swinging. That's not the end of the world. But even then, I'm going to have to wait for a while to kill. So I think I play the Junjun out. Or I kill it and then play a Junjun out. Yeah, we'll just play the Junjun first. Oh, I forgot it's aimless. I should have rearranged these differently. Alright, now this one's dying. And I don't need to do anything for it. It will just die. So we Berry Bell. It dies. We get the new second wave. Ooh, Gobbling. Let's hit the Winter Worm. Let's actually just beat this Winter Worm up. So it dies. Or gets into dying position. Let's redraw. Could Berry Bell again. If I hit the Winter Worm, then it'll die to the Junjun. Snoof will snow the Gobbling. Do I want to kill it or do I just want to stab it? Well, I guess if I stab it, it dies. So let's just get a combo and also get some money out of it. Oh wait, I want to kill the Winter Worm though. Huh. Okay, well, if we kill the Winter Worm this way and then get more damage on the Gobbling. Because we have 1 extra turn, so we can take a little bit extra money. We don't get a combo, but we couldn't get a combo no matter what. So we can just kill it now. Here's Snow Knight. Alright, well the Snowbow dies to anything. So let's just let this hit here. And let these line up so we can get a kill. Right, it's hitting for 4, these will hit for 5, so this will be combo when we kill the Snowbow next turn. Oh, I miscalculated. It's at 1 HP, no combo. Oh well. Just going too quick, not really thinking about the numbers long enough. Traveler's nice, Gnome Traveler, less nice. Rather just take the snails and the treasure, I guess. We're still getting at least 1 companion. Early Bling Bank. Again, turn 1 Bling Bank. It's a lot of extra money. Mimic is nice. It's just an extra 2 damage, but we don't have anything. We're not hitting that often. Blaze Tea could be okay. Blaze Tea is good on Zali. Means we hit for 6 overburn every 5 turns. Instead of 3 overburn every 4 turns. Right, it's already at 4, so like adding 1 to the counter is not horrible. Sheep Hopper is whatever. Yeah, Mimic's probably not worth it. Sheep Hopper's not good enough, I don't think. It's between Bling Bank for the extra money and Blaze Tea. I'm leaning towards Blaze Tea. Blaze Tea can increase our attack rate on something. It probably goes on Zali. Obviously, adding 1 to the sun is a little bit intimidating, but I mean, we have to realize, right, starting with 4 counter going up to 5 is not a huge difference, and the amount of overburn we're getting is a bigger difference. I will take a Blaze Tea. I think this is a situation where Blaze Tea is good. I think Blaze Tea generally can be quite good, but it's just like, it's a little bit finicky with how you use it. And anything that's attacking quickly, which generally the things that attack quickly are the stronger things, it does not work as well with Blaze Tea. Snoffel's good for the same reasons that Snow is good here. Blunky's okay. It's nice to have a blocker. Demona mostly doesn't matter because it's gonna it's just not gonna be ticked on anything helpful. Blunky attacks frequently and for small amounts of damage, which with charms can be good, as is, it's just mostly for blocking. Probably take Snoffle. Snoffle works okay with Blaze Tea as well, like 2 snow every 5 turns instead of 1 snow every 4 turns. Though as always, right, Blaze Tea goes fine on our leader, and our leader is always there, so it's probably the safer assumption as to what's gonna get snowed. Do I want to move the crown to Snoffle? It's better snow, but it's less damage. And I think the damage is still more valuable at this point. Especially here in the early game. Oh, Armored Uba Bear. That's annoying. It's going to be very annoying to kill. That's not gonna be fun. We could snow it. Okay, because if I Blaze Tea Zali just kills the Snow Gobbler. And we could snow the Uba Bear so it doesn't get to go. We could put snow there too, although I guess Snoof will get snowed, but that's fine. And then we play, and the Junjun also can just do whatever. Junjun can just get a little bit extra damage in as well and get snowed, and that's fine. forgot that makes it take 1 turn longer. Okay, that may have been a mistake. We're gonna have to chump the Junjun. I forgot about the counter increase taking effect immediately. Was not thinking about that. But actually, that works out because it means this whole row blows up. So you know what? That's actually better in a way. We just have to sacrifice the Junjun for it, but that's fine. I think I stabbed this Snow Gobbler so the whole row blows up at once. Boom. Big money. Alright, now we have to deal with this row. We need a snow for the Gobbling. We need to deal with the Uba Bear. This snow is too slow. So there's nothing we can do about that. We're gonna take damage here. There's really nothing I can do about it. And the Gobbling is getting away. There's nothing I can do about that either. Yeah, there's no way unless I just instantly redraw for the Blizzard Bottle. If I do that, I play the Blizzard Bottle. I'm still taking a bunch of damage, but then I could keep the Gobbling in play. Is that worth it though? I kind of want to play the Snoffle out. So I think it's fine. We'll let the Gobbling get away. We play Snoffle. We play Berry Bell. Our leader takes a bunch of damage, takes 5 damage, and then we stab the Uba Bear so it dies to the Snoof. Yeah. And the Goblin gets away. Unfortunate, but so it goes. Alright, well we get instant 1 snow off the Snoffle on all the redraws. Overburn is good on the Frostinger. Could also have it happen this turn if we wanted, although I don't think that matters. The Frostinger's not really a threat, so it's fine. And Bumbo, honestly, is not that much of a threat either. It's just annoying because of the snow, but like, because we only have 3 things in play, I can just put a chump blocker in front of it, or I can just have someone tank the hit, or even I can just chump it with a Junjun Mask. Now the thing is, I would like to kill the Snow Gobbler for money, but doing that is going to be kind of annoying. I guess it's not that bad. Just stab it for 2, because now it dies to Zali here, so I guess that's what I do. And then this row then Frostinger dies to Zali's next hit if we get there. Though, whether or not we get there is questionable. Okay, now Junjun's gonna get to swing before everything else. These are both on a 3 clock. This is hitting for 2. Oh, actually, it's aimless though. So who knows what's happening. Chump the Junjun. Just let it die. Took up Zali so that they all go together so we get a combo. Not quite. Oh, I didn't do the math. I was just thought maybe, but no. Alright, well, we can just kill it here. Charm Merchant's nice. Woolly Snail will be nice too for a crown. Though what are we crowning? Snoffle? Yeah, I guess so, but actually I don't know that it's worth it. Could crown the Blaze Tea, but don't know that's worth it either, because we just have to get it before Zali goes, which we currently don't necessarily do if it's not an opening hand. But I also don't really want the treasures. I'd rather have another Traveler. Shade Sculptor is whatever, although actually with the Charm Merchant, it means the Shade Sculptor becomes better, because we can duplicate whatever our card we're making strong here. A Scrap Totem of the Goat, not helpful. Demon Eyes doesn't really help that much. Cloudberry Charm's also not really that helpful here. I mean, it could be okay on Zali. Pengu Charm, pretty inconsequential. Snowball Charm is good, but don't have much that really cares that much about it. I mean, it's good on Zali, I guess, for the same reasons as before. Or for the same reasons as the Blaze Tea and everything, where it's just like, it's hitting more and then we get snow. I could also just put something... Oh, wait, but I want to put something on a card I'm duplicating, which the only meaningful one then is the Snow Charm. But if I do that, what do I put it on? A Tarblade? Seems bad. I put it on a Blizzard Bottle. Seems also bad, but at least it's applying 4 snow then, instead of just 3. I don't know, that's pretty bad. Dang, we didn't get the charms we were looking for going into this Shade Sculptor. What am I going to Shade Sculpt now, right? Like, I was hoping for something that would make one of these cards worth copying. But these 2 charms literally can't be used on a copyable card, and they're also not helpful. My damage output is really low. That's like the main concern at this point. I could put it on a Tarblade and just duplicate it. Then the Tarblades, I have more Tarblades, including ones that snow, which is not bad. Because the Tarblade value goes up slightly by just having more, and also that because it's a duplicated one that snows, that's also kind of nice. Like, it's sort of like a reversed Snow Stick where it does a bunch of damage and a little snow instead of... Well, Snow Stick doesn't do that much damage, but 2 snow and 1 damage versus 1 snow and more than, and 2 to 4 damage. We're definitely going to want to take a bigger hand, though, if we take more Tarblades. Maybe that's the play. That could be kind of interesting. I mean, realistically, the best card, as is, honestly, might be just duplicating, like, Junjun Mask and trying to look for sacrifice synergies or ways to make it take advantage of the summons. Blaze Tea is good, but I don't know that we want another one. I mean, getting another one on Snoffle or something, I guess, is not bad. Or on Snoof. It would probably go on Snoffle. Is a Snow Charm even worth it? All right, I can't overthink this. I need to just make decisions. We're just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna take the Snowball Charm, put it on Tarblade, and we're gonna duplicate the Tarblade. I don't think this is a good plan. I think this is probably not the right decision. But you know what? So it goes. Oh, I should have held the Snowball Charm until after I always don't think about this. Oh, we got the Munch and the Van June. I think I'm not duplicating the Snowball Charm anymore. I think I'm duplicating the Junjun. Okay, Van June is not that helpful, but like we have oh man, Egg is good too. If with like Munch is good with Junjun. And then if we get sacrifice synergies, that's great also. Because then we're triggering a lot of sacrifice. But for both of those, I want an extra Junjun Mask. These 2. For Egg, I guess I don't need it. Maybe it's just Egg, though. Because Munch is a little bit... Munch is basically best as, like, a sacrifice enabler. And we don't really have any payoffs. I mean, of course, it's better than just the payoffs on their own as an enabler on its own. Because it still grows. It still scales on its own. Right? Each Junjun it eats makes it 3-2 stronger, which isn't that much. But it's something. I think I actually just take the Egg, though, and I follow through on my original plan. Because the Egg is a tank, and then eventually it flips into a heavy hitter for a bit. Now Berry Bell is kind of strong, too, though, because Berry Bell lets us keep the Egg around longer. But you know what? I'll take the Egg. And let's duplicate our Snowblade. I don't think this is necessarily the right decision, but it's what we're going with. Time to die in this first boss. Do we want Snoof? Or do I want Snoffle? What could it be? Infernoco or Bamboozle. Either way, Snuffle's probably better. Bamboozle. All right. Because the thing, like, this has resist, so we only want to be applying 1 snow at a time anyway. Ooh, boy. Winter Worm with a Teeth Charm. That's annoying. We're just gonna have to hit that on our own. Okay, we got the egg. We don't need to play the egg instantly. I do want to kill a Snowbow. I might just have to try to kill this Winter Worm by myself. So let's just Tarblade it. And then we Tarblade the baby Snowbow so it dies and doesn't get to attack. Or I play the egg out and then Tarblade the Winter Worm again and then Tarblade the baby Snowbow. But I'm only playing 3 more cards. I'm playing Egg, Berry Bell. Actually, when this flips, it's also going to kill whatever's behind it. If it's... So that's actually... No, we want that to kill the Winter Worm with. So we just killed the baby Snowbow now before it gets to attack. And then this can flip the egg if we needed to, although... Yeah, because we're not going to get this... We're not going to be able to get the sun tea in time. The blaze tea. I could Sunburst 2/2 though, actually. Just to get a tick out early. No, probably not worth it. We're just going to put the egg out. And I guess Berry Bell, although it's not helpful to use it on the egg, but it's helpful on the other 2. And it doesn't hurt to put it on the egg. It's just kind of... makes it take longer to flip, but like, whatever. Then it's just tanking more hits. Or I just play the Sunburst 2/2. Although now it doesn't act... The Sunburst 2/2 is worse. Because it would just be ticking down by 1. Alright. This is fine. This is on 4. Ooh, maybe I wanted to 2/2 here so I could kill the porcupine. I can snow the porcupine to slow it down. Snowbow's gonna hit for 1, doesn't matter. I have a Blizzard Bottle. This is hitting for 3, that doesn't matter, it's just hitting here. Oh, it hits all enemies, right, but it's still, hitting for 3 so it doesn't really matter. I mean, we can't play these out until it swings. But I can start stabbing. I could kill the porcupine. Or I could kill the Snowbow. Actually, I think I kill the Snowbow because the porcupine will die to the Bamboozle. So will the Snowbow. But the Snowbow is going to be attacking in the meantime. I also have my Snowtar Blade. But I don't want to necessarily use that right now. I could use it now. I do need to start hitting this Bamboozle. I could Snow Tarblade the porcupine to slow it down. Is that going to be enough, though? Or I just Blizzard Bottle it. That's probably better. Let's play the Snoof and Blizzard Bottle. This flips our egg. Okay, so now as long as we go before the Bamboozle, it will get flipped. Oh, it's gonna die. Although, actually, I think the flip triggers between... Or the overburn triggers between hits, so it'll overburn and kill a bunch of stuff. I do want to hit the Winter Worm for 1 so that it dies to the overburn as well. Do I want to play a June Mask out? I don't think I care. I think I redraw. Alright, lots of big stabs, but these are both dying to the overburn when it eventually goes. Actually, everything dies to the overburn if I hit with Zali. So that's actually probably the play. If that's the case, I just need more snow. Because I need to keep these 2 from attacking and the porcupine. Okay, I don't have enough snow for that. I need to keep this... The Snoof can hit my Snoof, and that's okay. But and then the others, this swinging is bad. This can hit someone for 2, Zolly for 2. That's okay. And, oh, but this is also gonna go. I can't let this hit. Oh, I don't have enough snow. So I do have to tank a winter worm hit. Which means I need to just redraw for the June to chump and the blizzard bottles to snow. Kind of annoying. Actually, I probably had a snow blade in hand, right? I keep forgetting that my tar blades have snow. I need to remember I have snow blades. Because now I do have 2 sources of snow. So I can snow both of these. I can snow this. And I can snow this. Snoof hits there. It's fine. Porcupine hits here. That's fine. And then we get more overburn, and then this hits... Oh, actually, that instantly flips. So everything dies there. And then the dreg swings into the whatever, to the after the flip. So that's great. So let's just use this then for health. Pop. Oh, wait, that leaves that at 1. I didn't think about that. I was thinking it would do 10, but it obviously only does 9. I didn't think that through. That's okay. We got a bunch of stuff out. Okay, the BAM is still left. That's perfectly fine. Let's play the Junjun out as a chump blocker / to get a hit in somewhere. Alright. I want the overburn on BAM, I guess, so that's what we'll do. Although, I mean, that's fine. If Zolly gets hit for 1, that's also fine. We'll get this in before, so we can switch this, or we can give this Blaze an extra Sun, or an extra Frenzy. Saving hit for 2. Oh, I need to chump block this Winter Worm, or I need to kill the Winter Worm. Kill the Winter Worm, and then I can kill... Oh, then I'm 1 short of killing this. Okay, no. Snow the Winter Worm, kill the Snow Gobbler, kill the Winter Worm. Actually, Winter Worm will then die to just the overburn. So snow the Winter Worm. Just line up the counters, I guess? Or, no, there's nothing to line up. I can just get some instant snow here with Snoffle. That's fine. Because now I can get a bunch of combo here. Let's do it this way. Pop. Alright, so as mentioned, we're taking Sunbell of Hands because I want to draw these snow blades more. And to just have more tar blades in hand. And I don't really have that many companions. I mean, I could use more companions. Or better companions. But we're just not going to overthink it. Oh, that's right. Egg gets injured. Easier to flip. Alright, well, this is forced. I don't want the Gnome Traveler. I don't really have anything to duplicate either. Unless I take another Snowblade. The Frozen Travelers are kind of not helpful either. But we could get some good stuff. I mean, Foxy's, as always, is good. But actually not as helpful here. We don't have much to build around it. Taiga's okay with Zolly and the egg. Splinter is bad. It can be kind of funny and it can be strong, but it's like usually not. I think I just take Taiga. I mean, in some sense, Foxy might be the right choice just to have benched in case we get something good. Like, it would have been good with this Snow Charm, but oh well. Taiga works well with the egg and with Zolly, though. I don't know that we play it. I think we still just leave it in the bench. I mean, it could replace Snoop, but we don't have enough damage. This gets us a little more damage, but really not that much. Oh, wait, this is the other one. I was thinking, this is Taiga. This is the one that grows teeth. So that's just a blocker. I was thinking of Tusk, who gives everything teeth. Okay, so that's actually different. This is extra damage in a way, and it's defensive. Still is fine. Maybe I drop Snoof. How much do I need the snow from Snoof? Not that much. I mean, the snow is helpful as always. The damage rate here is pretty slow because we can only take so much damage. I kind of need more health or damage mitigation like Frost to make this better. But like if we just have it coming out early and scaling up, then near the end it can just tank some small hits and kill stuff. And also it kills things that hit for small amounts much more easily. Maybe I go for that. Because the egg can take a big hit and then flip. It's tricky. I don't know if this is right, but as I've been saying, we're just going to keep going. I don't have time to think about it. Bonnie is healing. Vesta is overburn. But it's not fast enough to be worth it, I think, right? Like every 4 turns, it might apply 3 overburn. Actually, if it's lined up, it will. It'll pretty much always apply. But like, it's kind of slow. We don't have that much overburn. Bomb is probably too scary because all of our stuff dies pretty quickly, and also Taiga will cause more damage and all that. Could just take Bonnie. Bonnie goes well with Taiga and with Dragon, or with the drag after it flips, and with Zolly if it's taking hits. Though, do I swap Snoffle out? I don't know. Snoffle's pretty useful. Getting just snow is very nice. But do I swap out the egg then? Or do I probably not. The egg is like our main damage after the flip. Like it's just doing 15 damage, although it's pretty slow still. It's just like a big chunk of damage when it hits. Oh, and Bonnie's healing is not that much healing. It's like pretty slow. It's pretty small amounts of healing. Maybe I do replace Snoffle, though. Am I just not going Snow? If I'm doing no Snow... Snow doesn't work well with Teeth anyway, although it does work okay with Taiga, because Taiga wants to grow. But I don't know. Take Bonnie. I don't think Bonnie's that good, but... I don't know. It's a little bit sketchy, because without any... we have so little Snow and so little damage, like mitigation... I mean, our healing is sort of taking that role now, but it's not much. We have a lot of money. Take the vase. Tiger Skull would be good if I had Junior Mask, but the random, it's actually not that good, because the fact that it's random makes it a lot worse. Take a crown. Take a charm. Do I want another charm? Probably not. Ooh, Frost Hand. That's damage mitigation. On Bonnie, I guess. And we put this then on... How does this even work on Taiga? That doesn't even make sense, right? Because what would it apply it to? It's not hitting anything. Is it... Why? That's weird. And Bonnie, too. I mean, it has to go on Zolly. Zolly's our only attacker. Although, I don't know how that works. Although I could put it on the Snowblade or something. That's probably not worth it, though. Because we're not going to be playing them fast enough to be as good as just having it on our leader for free. I wish I had... If I could... And I mean, we're going to make our leader hit multiple times, so it helps in that regard, too. We're going to need... I kind of do feel like I'm going to need another charm to make this... If I could get like a multi-hit charm or something, then this improves dramatically. Aimless, though, is not... Like, a Gnome Charm's not great. Can't use Moko Charm because we don't have the damage, so... Never mind, it's not possible. I would need, like, a Damage Charm and then a Moko Charm, or a Bombard, a Palm Charm. Those would be great, but... Unlikely to come up. Alright, this is a little bit dangerous, because our Plant of Attack is pretty slow. Pecan has Smack Back, so we want to kill that ourselves, which we can. We have enough... We have so many Tar Blades in hand. I have both my Snowblades too. So if I hit this for 5, I can hit this for 5, hit this for 4, hit this for 3. And the Snowblade can be on this one so it doesn't get to go. I mean, the order doesn't really matter. I can also go 5, 4. Oh no, because I need to make sure I get 5 and 3. I need to hit 8 damage for this. So I do need to go first on this one because I need 5 and 3 because there's no 4 and 4. And this will get hit. Oh, we might need to snow that too. Or just apply enough Overburn. Actually, this will instantly pop Overburn, which is kind of nice. So, because we want to also apply the Blaze Tea. So we can do that turn 4. So I can go 5, 4 plus Snow, 3, Blaze Tea. Yeah, that's the play. 5. Hit for 4 and Snow. Oh. Well. Kill that. I do kind of want to snow this, though, but I also want the... It's fine. We'll take 2 damage. We can take 2 damage. It'll die against Taiga if we put it, but we don't need to, because it'll just die to the Overburn. This is still not going to kill the Conquer, unfortunately. Also, we're healing, too, so the damage doesn't matter. Oh, I need to snow this anyway so it doesn't get to attack. I forgot, because I keep forgetting about the counter increase. That's fine. That just means we hit more stuff with this Overburn. So snow it so it doesn't get to attack. Okay, now it's doing just 2 damage. So that's fine. I could Berry Bell here, but I think I'd rather redraw, because I want to get my egg out. I want to get... And the Blizzard Bottle is good. I need to deal with Prickle, but again, I can just use Tar Blades for that. My Tar Blades are pretty high value at this point because I'm getting, because they're, like, I'm going to draw 4 of them here guaranteed. Potentially as many, probably, very possibly 5. Shell Witch is annoying. Okay, I probably just Sunburst 2/2 Zolly, though. Getting Zolly to go multiple times is a big deal. But I also want the egg out. But the egg doesn't need to be out immediately. We just need to get it out before it gets attacked. I could put the egg out to tank this 2 damage, though. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Because we want the egg taking some damage. Alright, this Prickle's going to be annoying. We just have to kill this Prickle manually. Shell Witch flips that. Let's tick you up. Ooh, I kind of want to snow the Goblin. Yeah, let's snow the Goblin. Keep it in play a little bit longer. Also, the reinforcements, it's just going to be the boss. We didn't clear anything else. Oh, this will clear a little bit, actually. There's Bulgo. Okay, that's hitting for 2. We'll let it kill itself against Taiga. That's fine. And we'll play a Junjun. And then we'll redraw for all of our Snowblades. Can also let the Shell Witch kill itself against Taiga. That's great. The Prickle we have to kill. But we can do that. That's fine. We got 6 blades. All 6 blades. That's big damage. And big snow. So how do I want to do it, though? The Prickle ticking up doesn't matter. The Goblin ticking up or going away could matter. Okay, this is 12 damage, though, so it still is going to take 3 Tar Blades. That being said, we can just not attack it. It doesn't attack, and we have plenty of non-attackers here. So we can just ignore it completely. Shell Witch is going to die. We need to deal with the Conquer. Bulgo, actually, we can mostly ignore if I'm being realistic. It'll do some damage, but I can just, like, tank it, or... And when I get to it, I can snow it. So let's... I mean, I could kill the Shell Witch, but it's probably not worth it. probably just hit the Prickle or hit the Conquer. Hit the Conquer with a Snowblade, probably. Bulgo is swinging for 5. So I guess I'll just let my leader tank that hit. And then let these all swing into here. I do want to snow the Goblin and get some money and keep it in play. Taiga's not doing much at this point. I mean, Taiga can kill the Conquer when it swings, I guess. So that is something, actually. Okay, we need to kill this Goblin. For money. Okay, we can't swing into Prickle. I gotta make sure, be careful about that. Swinging into Prickle is a death sentence. Well, the Conqueror's gonna get blown up when this pops, so we don't really need to worry about that. I just kind of want to make sure this doesn't get to swing again, or let it swing into the June, I guess, is fine. Stab the Shell Witch. Alright, this is hitting for 4. That's perfectly safe. Let's snow the Bulgo. Actually, hitting for 4 means I can let it die to Taiga. Snow the Bulgo. We can kill the Shell Witch here, I guess. I'm kind of losing out on combo money here, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Alright, and Dreg kills this. Do I let Dreg? No, Dreg would just die if it swings there. So, it doesn't matter. I mean, the Dreg dies anyway, but whatever, it's a summon. Take our treasure. Battle Axe, that's good overburn. Skull Mist is Bite Box is Tigress Mask is okay, especially since we already have Taiga and stuff taking damage. That could be the play. As Battle Axe is nice because it's more overburn, but I don't know that it's enough overburn. We already have enough targeted damage from all of our million Tar Blades. Like, we don't need more targeted damage necessarily, although Battle Axe is a strong targeted damage, right? It's like 6 baseline, effectively. And if you improve it anyway, it's just like a lot. But Tigress Mask is just more tanking. It goes well with Bonnie. I might... No, and it doesn't even take up a companion slot, but it fills the board a little bit. Alright, we'll take the Tigress Mask. Oh, I don't really want another card, but I do want money. But I also want charms. I think I take the charms. 2 charms is probably better here. Smackback's a nice charm. Let's see what the other charm we get is. That is a good charm. That's a charm that goes well on our leader. Because our leader has the health. Ooh, Durian charm. Alright, let's see how we're applying these. We don't have anything that's good with Durian charm, though. Other than, like, the Tar Blade. You know, the Tar Blade, it makes it into just a 5 damage Tar Blade, but it still counts as a Tar Blade for other Tar Blades, which is something. That being said, there's a lot of uses for Durian charm that are much higher. Like, the ceiling for Durian charm is very high, rather than just making a 5 damage Tar Blade. Smackback charm, though, well, yeah, see, I don't think it works on these. I mean, maybe it would trigger them. If it triggers them, that's interesting on Taiga, or on Bonnie as well, although we're not taking damage with Bonnie. So it's going to go on one of these 2, and it's probably just best on Zali, because then it smacks back for 3 overburn and a damage and a frost. So, like, any future, if it's a multi-hitter, it just reduces the damage we take. Or if it's or just like if it's a fast hitter, it reduces the damage. Yeah, it probably has to go on our leader. It's the idea of putting it on Taiga is interesting, and I'm curious what smackback means, because smackback is like, it says counterattack. It doesn't say trigger, right? Because like triggering when you take a hit makes sense, because there's a lot of stuff that does that and it's specific. But like smackback usually means it does the attack, which is a trigger. Triggering is an attack, but like trigger just means untargeted. It just swings in the way it normally would. Versus smackback attacks the thing that you hit. But this is not attacking. It doesn't target anything. So it's kind of a questionable thing, but I don't know. Now, alternatively, there's an argument to be made for just putting Durian Charm, making this a 6 damage attacker, smackback attacker, but we lose all this other stuff. Which, is this stuff worth it? Yeah, probably. Especially since we've already spent a charm on it, right? Maybe I'll hold the Durian Charm. I'll put smackback here. I think this is worth it. Maybe I would get something that would be better, but for now it's fine. This lets us build up Overburn a lot faster. Now the question is, do I apply the Durian Charm now? Probably not. Like, the Durian Charm, it just makes one of our Tar Blades into a 5 damage Tar Blade. But, like, often the Tar Blades are 5 damage anyway. And it means that we can use it on its own for 5 damage, which is kind of nice. But, like, whatever. If we get later into the run and we still don't have a use for it, then maybe. But for the time being, I don't think it's necessary. All right, Woolly Drek. The mammoth fight is a little bit scary. The damage output that they have is pretty high. I mean, the Gromble's just gonna get blown up pretty quickly, which is nice. Got a bunch of Tar Blades, as always. Ooh, I didn't get my Blaze Tea, though, so the Sunburst 2/2 is not as helpful yet. So let's try to keep... What do we want to hit damage and keep from attacking? Either one of these. Though maybe I just let the Woolly Drek swing and eat the Bigfoot. Actually, I would probably want to kill the Bigfoot because this blowing up will also hit the Woolly Drek. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something. And this has a lot of health. Because of the charm, the health charm. 7 aimless is very hard to deal with. That's like a lot of damage coming through. Now this is only hitting for 1. See, this is exactly the situation we're talking about now, where now it'll keep swinging and building up its own overburn as it swings. Although the Woolly Drek will eventually eat it, which is maybe less than ideal. I should have 2-2'd there. That was a mistake. Because I wanted to... Now it's getting less value if I 2-2. Yeah, that was a mistake. Now what's worth more, 2 damage or the 1 counter? What is the breakpoint that we hit here? This dies out on the redraw if I draw 6 blades, which I will not. So that doesn't really matter. That's probably fine. Okay, well now it's going to eat some random thing. Could be anything. Let's redraw. Gonna put a chump blocker. Can we get the egg to in front of this? Is that the play? Yeah, probably. Just flip the egg. Okay, that's fine. Now this is gonna get hit and hit everything for 9, so that's nice. This one will take 4 damage from swinging into Taiga, which is also fine. Let's play the Tigris Mask so it can start ticking up. Pop. Alright. We have Berry Bell. What are the other 2 cards we're playing? Those ones were obvious. We're playing Blaze Tea on Zali. Because with Smackback, it's even better now to have Blaze Tea applied. And we're playing Berry Bell, probably. It's either that or Junjun Mask or the Snow. We have a lot of decent cards. Actually, our Tarblade is... Well, the Tarblade is back because it only has 1 damage. I'd rather just Blizzard Bottle. Okay, the order doesn't really matter here because nothing's ticking all the way through. Well, unless we're playing Junjun Mask. Which I actually don't think we are. It's pretty inconsequential. And we have enough blockers. I'd rather just get the health, I think, on stuff, especially my leaders. So I want to do that now, then, actually, before everything ticks up. Or on all the stuff that I want taking damage. Okay, unfortunately, this is going to be annoying. So I actually do need to snow that. Because I do not want that swinging. Oh, there's 2 of them swinging. You know, I didn't think this through. I needed to use the snow. I did not think this through properly. Because there's 2 Bigfoots here. Well, we'll let it swing in, and then when the Woolly Drek dies, it'll pops, it'll kill it. That was like what I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that it would get to a go. So let's just snow this one. And then let this tick in, take a bunch of damage. And this will kill something, but take 4 damage in the process. I was kind of hoping it would kill Tigress. That would have been better because it's a summon. But so it goes. This is doing 15 damage. That's not enough to put it into Overburn. Not enough to put this into Overburn either. I do kind of want to apply the Blaze Tea. So I think I will. And then on the redraw, I can kill the Woolly Drek and the Bigfoot with something. That's just enough with a Tarblade. This is going to hit for 1. That's fine. It'll get overburned. It'll pop, hit a bunch of stuff. Pawpaw's going to swing for 1. It dies. Bigfoot swings for 6 into the Tigress. Takes 7 for it. That's the best we can do, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And therefore, I tick Zolly down. Oh, how are the numbers going to work out here? It's going to be an exact 4 HP. Should be fine. Because this will attack, get smack backed, and die. It won't have teeth. And then this will keep swinging. Should be okay. Oh, it also does an extra damage there from that. Good. Pop. Right now, this is at 1. Let's just chump with a Junjun, right? And then we're going to get reinforcements, and that's okay. Okay, it's a little sketchy. Tarblade? No, we just we Berry Bell here. Dreg kills the Bigfoot. That's great. Gromble swings in for 2. That's okay. Gets 6 Overburn applied to it. So if we get a big Tarblade here, what is it going to be? It's going to be at 6 Overburn and 10 health, so this kills it if we Tarblade and it swings in, and that pops and kills a bunch of stuff. It's a big combo, very nice. And now we can just Snowblade this Bigloo, keep it locked out. Maybe I play a Junjun first? No. Yeah. Because then I can just snow, Blizzard Bottle. It's also just gonna die. I didn't do the numbers, but it turns out it's just dead to the second Snowblade. Lots of injuries, including one on Taiga, which is less than ideal. But we made it. Get some money. Ooh, Muncher. Should I munch away some of my non-Tarblade cards? I don't know. They're all pretty useful. And I don't really want to get rid of these Tarblades anymore because they are actually damaged now. So I just take a charm. Strawberry charm. It goes on Tigress Mask. It's pretty good there. It's also pretty fine on the Blaze Tea. But the thing about putting on Tigress Mask that's nice is we know that we'll have the Tigress out at least. Right? When we play it, the Tigress Mask goes out. The Tigress will be out for sure, and then it'll get applied to that. So we're like the expected value, because both of them we're basically playing when we draw. I mean, Blaze Tea is more likely to get delayed, I guess, because Tigress Mask we want out early, but like, we can order it so that it's slightly different, right? We can play this last after all the other things we have in hand. Yeah, that seems good. I hope that works that way. The consume, I think, happens at the end, after it's already on the board, so... We'll find out. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but I guess we'll find out. Take the goop. Very nice. Have a vase. What are we using vase on anyway? Blaze Tea is interesting, but... Oh, that's actually interesting, because most of our damage here is coming from Smackback now at that point, which is fine. Taiga's also interesting, because then it gains a lot faster, or Bonnie for more healing, but both of those are kind of too small to be helpful. Berry Bell's okay. Yeah. Probably just goes... Actually, though, I think the obvious solution is it goes on Zali. Maybe it goes on the Blaze Tea we use on Zali, and then we switch it onto Zali, because Zali then will be 6 Overburn, 2 Frost, and hitting 3 times, which is a lot. Oh, does Durian Charm even work on Slapcrack? Wait. Oh, for some reason, I can't... I'm trying to remember if Frenzy counts as an effect that gets removed by Durian Charm. Okay, I just checked. Does not work. It just turns into a 6 damage. Because it does remove the Frenzy. So I think Frenzy, pre-existing Frenzy, counts as like the thing is, the wording is kind of weird sometimes, but effects, I guess, is fine. It kind of makes sense. Although there's another, like ink covers the text box and it does not cover Frenzy, but I guess that's like the difference. I don't know. Definitely taking a crown, and with the money we have, so Slapcrack's not worth it. Snowcake is good. There's a case to be made for Snowcake. Take a charm though, see what we get. I think at this point I take another charm even. Balance charm. Actually, wait. That makes Zali hit harder, but it's not worth it because the health is more important on Zali because it's a smackback. So we don't have anything for this balance charm currently. Because that's literally the only thing we could play it on. What am I putting this on? Maybe the Blaze Tea then. Oh yeah, these are already crowns. The Tigress Mask is already coming after most of it anyway. Everything that matters. But except itself. So if that's the only thing that we need to be after, which now it guaranteed is, of course. Maybe it's the Blaze Tea so that we can get it on Zali instantly? Yeah, that makes sense. But then I also kind of want to get the Lumen Vase on... Well, I mean, Lumen Vase on Zali even without putting it on Blaze Tea is fine. In fact, is it... No, it's still probably better to have an extra swing from Blaze Tea. But it's still better to get the Blaze Tea out first. If we get another crown, then we can go Lumen Vase. And then we'll use Lumen Vase twice. Is the Snowcake worth it, then? Probably not. We want to get hit. We just want to be able to control it, but never getting hit means that the thing is never going to die. Take another charm. We'll take a second charm. Moko Charm. Oh, I wish I had literally anything to put it on. I don't. See, this is where it would be great on Zali if we had 1 extra damage on Zali. Balance Charm would get me there, but then it would reduce the health, so it's not worth it. I could Durian Charm and then Moko Charm, and it would just make it into a 6 damage instead of a 5 damage, or whatever it is. Or it's, and if it's on something that already has damage, I guess it becomes stronger, but I don't have much. Oh well, I have a bunch of literally dead charms, as always. That's how it goes. Let's carry on. Alright, Act 2 boss. I mean, that's all of our stuff is set as much as it's gonna be. I could maybe place the Durian Charm, but it's fine. In the end, I'm probably gonna end up placing it on a Tar Blade, because I don't really see myself getting much that's gonna be better, but whatever. Oh, Crunker hits so hard, it's a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna have to try to snow it with my snow blades. I can use it late snow blades too, though, which is kind of nice. Okay, I want the Lumen Vase. I'm gonna Blizzard Bottle it and snow blade it. These hitting is fine mostly. If they swing into Zali, the Fury is not active, so it's okay. It's never gonna be active because the Crunker's always gonna be there. So let's Blizzard Bottle. Let's Lumen Vase because this is going to swing, so we want to get the extra with the doubling into place now. Pop. Great. Let's Berry Bell. Oh, not quite there. 1 short of killing it. Let's Snowblade, or do I want to Sunburst Tutu here first? I mean, I do want to make sure this doesn't get to swing, because it hits hard. And this is not hitting for any damage, so I don't care, actually. So whatever. So let's just Snowblade. I mean, okay, that doesn't affect this, but like, I could have used the Sunburst Tutu here still. But I don't think it matters, because it would just hit this and cause it to pop. Oh, it would have gotten me extra damage. We need to kill this. It actually blows itself up with, we get a bunch of Overburn explosions here already. So let's just redraw. Play Tigress Mask, although we don't need to do that immediately. We just need to do it soon. Let's play Egg. No, all this doesn't matter when we play it. The Egg could take a hit. That's convenient. And the Junjun could take a hit too, actually. And we have the Snowblades. I will Snowblade, actually. Though I do want to get my things out that are going to block. So I do need to play Egg, and I need to play Tigress Mask. How do I want to do this? Actually, I want you getting hit by the Sponcher. That's just going to blow everything up. So let's play the Tigress Mask, though, so that you get some ticks. Okay. You can blow up the Egg. Oh, no, we'll just snow you. Although, we can't snow you forever. Okay, you'll hit the Egg, and you'll hit Taiga and get hit, and this will get healed up, and that's okay. Or I can tank it with my leader and hit you back. No, probably this, because this is less damage, and we just need to hit damage ticks. Okay, that's fine. So then we just stab you. How does Overburn work on Clunkers? I'm not sure what happened there. So Overburn instantly triggers, because Clunkers have 0 HP. So anytime you hit anything that only has Scrap and no HP, it instantly triggers. So anything that does damage and applies Overburn is effectively 2 instant Scrap hit. It's very nice. And it also, of course, explodes and hits the whole row. So Overburn is very powerful against things that have a lot of Clunkers. It's just, it like is double damage against clunkers. And and AoE damage against everything else. It's very nice. Okay, if we stab this with a tar blade, then it dies swinging into Taiga. I think it still blows everything. It still blows up the egg, which is fine. That's what we want. And it'll flip, which is also fine. Okay, there's the flip. Let's hope we don't get unlucky bombards here. Because we've definitely got some unlucky bombards in the past. Okay, this is fine. We have to deal with the Ice Forge. Probably pull Taiga, to be honest. Just because the health is too low to be useful. And it's kind of clogging up our positioning. Let's redraw. Some Snow Blades would be good here. The Lumen Vase doesn't matter. Berry Bell is not helpful. We got one Snow Blade. We got a Blizzard Bottle. I need to kill the Ice Forge. I can just double stab the Ice Forge, and then the Grink is not scary, nor is the Sponger. But the Crunker is going to be able to go. But it'll only be hitting for 3, which is less scary. Right, I can do this and this. So that's what we do. I just stab the Ice Forge twice. Yeah. Ooh, except I do want... That's fine. We don't get the smackback here. But we need something... We need these here, I guess. I mean, technically something else could tank the one hit from... That's better, actually. Letting Bonnie just tank the one Crunker hit here. Because then we get overburn damage here anyway. Get a nice big free combo. Okay, now this Bombard is free. We're not even in danger from this Bombard. So this fight is over now. We can just 2-2. And Berry Bell. It also is doing 0 damage, so there's that too. Alright, do I want more companions or do I want redraw? My companions are pretty full. Although, actually, no, I have space, right? I'm playing 5. I mean, the Junjun is here, but I'm not really playing it. I could bring back in some snow, like with the Snoffle, although the snow is less important now. I mean, it's just small increments of snow that I have are helpful for controlling the pacing and like the positioning. But like, we don't need that much snow because we still do want to be taking some hits here and there. But I mean, Snoffle is fine. Snoffle is just like completely shuts the enemy down for a turn. It just completely ups our pace for doing other stuff, which is never bad. Although, you know, of course, the reinforcements are something to keep in mind. Balance Charm does nothing on Snoof. Could just make Snoof a 5 damage attacker every 3 turns. But that's not helpful either. Oh, Moko Charm is good on Snoof, but again, it's just for the snow. And alternatively, I could just be redrawing for more uses of my strong blades. That's probably, honestly, what I want at this point. Because my deck, basically, I just want to play all my stuff out and let it be passively gaining value while I try to stab stuff and clean stuff up with my tar blades. That's probably better. We'll just take the redraws. I'm not convinced that that's 100% the right choice, but I think it's probably fine. Also, Taiga healed. That's great. Do I want... You know, there's an I may want the treasure in order to get something where these charms are useful. If I get in a damage, something that does damage, then I can use Moko Charm to reduce the damage and give it Frenzy, and then I can apply a Drain Charm to give it back 5 damage. Although, I don't know if that's going to work, because the Frenzy might get removed, actually, now that I think about it, if I do that. So probably because of the order of the stacking. So I don't know, but I want if I can find something that's good with either of those, it's helpful. The charms are good, but I'm already pretty okay on charms. Like a lot of this stuff does not take charms, right? Like it's not good here. A lot of this stuff is questionable with charms. The summons are useless with charms. So the charms are actually pretty low value at this point. And getting something that our charms can be, our current and dead charms can be useful on is helpful. All right, that could work. There's something here. Ugh. Mega Mimic is so close to being good with like Durian Charm, but unfortunately then it doesn't have a trigger. Because like it gets rid of the lose one scrap, but then it never triggers, right? It ain't no plinker. Pinkberry Juice is kind of useful, but not strong enough, I don't think. It just stares menacingly. Exactly. Noomlin Biscuit, not helpful. It might still be Mega Mimic to fill out the board and just give it no, I don't know. The charms actually don't help there. These cards aren't useful with the charms, unfortunately. It might still just be the Mega Mimic, though, just to get extra passive damage when things attack. Because Pinkberry Juice is not helping much. Like, it is nice to give extra health, but it's just too slow. It's not enough extra health. Like, we're barely even playing Berry Bell. It is more health than Berry Bell, of course. But... and it's good on Zolly. It's good on Taiga. It's good on the Dragon. On Dreg. Good on Tigress. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is the Berry Juice. I don't know. It's difficult. Because I don't have that much that's attacking, so the Mega Mimic's not going to do much. It only is good with behind Zolly. I guess it is okay behind Zolly. I'll take the juice. I'll take the juice. I think the juice in the end is probably the right play. All right. Well, we still have 3 dead charms. Okay, crabs. All right, crabs is scary. Well, actually, no. The haze is fine. The crabs are scary against Zolly. We don't want Zolly to get hazed, but actually hazing Taiga or Bonnie, for that matter, is totally fine. This crab is scary. That's undeniable. But we have a Blizzard Bottle, and we have Snowblades, which are good because they tick down a block and they delay it. So what are the 3 cards I'm playing? Blizzard Bottle, Pinkberry Juice, Tarblade, or Berry Bell. But I kind of want to keep this snowed, probably. Actually, do I need to? Because the Overburn will apply after the second hit, and it'll pop and die. So if I hit it once, it's dead from Zolly. Right, because that takes down a block. This breaks 2 block, applies 6 Overburn, it pops. So that's actually fine. We just need to delay it 1 turn. And then it'll hit whatever's behind it too, which is nice. So I don't need to Blizzard Bottle it. I mean, I could Blizzard Bottle these, which could be helpful. They're only hitting for 1, so they're just going to be taking 2. It's just, but Taiga's going to be taking damage for it, but I guess that's fine. So I guess I'm just playing all my healing here. So we heal. And the question is, who do I want the Pinkberry Juice on? If that's the case, if I'm going to play it like this, then maybe I want it on Taiga. For now. Because Zolly's already bigger health and not going to be taking damage anytime soon. Okay, let's stall you out for 1 turn and break the block. And now we can redraw. We can get our... this is good. We can get the Tigress out too. That's really what we want right here. Because look at all that. Tigress ticks up a lot immediately, and that's great. Okay, so this is popping. It's only going to hit 1 of these block, unfortunately. It'll hit the burster for a bunch, which is nice. Honestly, our teeth and all of our stuff not attacking makes the crab fight actually much less scary, because a very significant part of the threat of crab fight is the haze. Of course, the crabs are scary because of all the block and everything, but like the haze is definitely what makes it hard, because the haze is such a huge swing. Oh, this makes it so this pops twice immediately. This actually is, this works. Because this gets us an extra block off. And it kills the burster behind it. So that's wonderful. We just gotta get the egg out to break on this crab. That's fine. But I guess I play it now, because then I can redraw. I mean, I could play a Junjun out, just to have a chump blocker out. But I don't know that it's necessary. The egg is worth playing. Tarblade could be okay, but I don't think it's worth playing here, just for 2 damage and 1 snow. We can let Taiga take this hit, I guess. It should be fine. And then Tigress can take the next one and kill the crawler. Alright, Sperry Bell here? Do I want to flip this? No, I want the crab to break the egg. Good. So now... Ooh, how do I want... This burster dies against Taiga. This burster dies against either one. This burster does not die against either one. So we just leave it like this then. Bring the egg back over here. And we just stab something. Stab the crab to break the block, I guess. And delay it for a turn. And then I guess we do probably play a Junjun. There's nothing else worth stabbing at the moment. Okay, Numbskull. Numbskull does a lot of damage, but should be okay. Because we actually, our Frost is gonna help deal with that a lot. We just need to get the crab out of the way. So maybe I just double stab the crab to kill it before Zali swings in. Yeah, that maybe makes sense, actually. This dies against Taiga, actually, so I can leave that there. And I can stab this crab. We get a bunch of Overburn and Frost in. Okay, now this one I do want to hit the Tigress, because it'll kill the crawler without applying block. And when this pops, it'll kill this burster, although it's not going to pop anytime soon. Actually, I could just force it to pop by swinging into Zali. This egg's not even going to break. The egg is going to recover from the battle. Wait, I don't know if I want that. It'll have more health. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'd tick up Zali. I don't want this... Okay, but this will swing before the burster, and it will take enough Overburn that it should be fine. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Maybe I should just snow it to be safe. It should be fine. The order of attack should go 1, die, attack, get smacked back for 12 Overburn, pop, kill this. This never attacks. But if this attacks, we're killing our own teammates and potentially dying. If somehow I'm missing something, we'll just play it safe. There's nothing else I need to be doing here. Yeah, so it wouldn't have gotten to attack. As expected. Well, let's get some gobbling damage in. I actually just want to stab this goblin for a tiny bit, because this, whatever, nothing is doing damage, and it's just going to die to the teeth. Let's keep stabbing this goblin. Oh, the goblin dies to my next stab. Let's try to combo it though, right? So let's snow this. Just delay it a turn. And then now everything dies. Same as before. We kill the goblin, these blow up. Well, the numbskull doesn't die. The numbskull still has too much block, unfortunately. So let's just start stabbing this numbskull down now. Alright, and it's over. Alright, final fight. Well, okay, well, there's a charm merchant. Do I want the crown or do I want charms? The charms are pretty dead, right? That's what we keep saying. So we probably just go to get the crown, get treasure. We also don't have much we want to munch anyway. Maybe we can get something to put the treasure on, or the charms on at the treasure. Ooh, Palm Bomb. Still not worth it. Molten Dip, not worth it. A lot of this stuff is not helpful. A lot of the stuff I normally would take is not helpful in this particular build. Soulbound, until it gets patched, is not worth taking. It's too risky. Take a crown. Do I still take a charm? I might. What am I crowning? Tigris Mask? Probably. Just so I can make sure it gets out at the beginning. The alternative is Egg, but I think Tigris Mask is more valuable than Egg, especially early. Because the Egg just needs to come out before to tank the hit and then flip. Oh no, Lumen Vase, duh. Lumen Vase. Ooh, now I can maybe get the double Blaze Tea into the double on Zali. Especially with all of our rapid redrawing. So Molten Tip's useless. Peapot Mask, not worth it. I mean, extra Overburn is kind of neat, but... well... extra Overburn is kind of neat. And it is a chump blocker. It's probably not worth it. Palm Bomb, I could... oh, no, Frenzy doesn't work on Palm Bomb because it damages them and then they're not undamaged anymore. So it just makes it worse. This just makes it a 10 damage attack that's just a basic 10 damage attack. Which is not interesting, but it is a lot of damage. That is a hefty swing. That could make the Durian Charm worth it. Actually, and then, if I do it that order, it becomes a 10 damage swing, and then I can Moko Charm it to make it a 16 damage. Just a single hit, single target, 16 damage. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of sold on that. It gives me something to do with those charms. Okay, I'm sold. I'll do it. And we still have some money, so we'll take another charm. Oh, Flameblade Charm. Okay. Okay, that's putting that on when we make our super Palm Bomb as the third charm to give it to make it so it just applies 8 Overburn twice. It just does 16 damage to the row. If we target something that has less than 16 health, it'll just does 16 damage to the whole row. That's nuts. Not worth it on anything else because none of our other stuff does damage. And unfortunately, it doesn't work on Tar Blades, but honestly, that's fine. That's not what we would want to put it on anyway. Okay. Suddenly, that Palm Bomb paid off. Let's take this last treasure, though, first, just to see what we get. I should have taken the charm first, though, of course. Ooh, Blank Mask. Tiger Skull, probably not worth it. It's just the randomness makes it not worth it. And we don't have much to sack other than the Junjun Mask and the Egg. Same with Azul Skull. Blank Mask is interesting. Blank Mask could be good. Blank Mask is probably the best card of those. It's also, all of these are filling out, or this is filling out the board, which is fine. We have a space. And getting an extra Zali is very strong. Getting an extra high teeth Taiga or Tigris, very strong. So that's fine. Okay, so now let's make our super Palm Bomb. Let's make sure we do this in the right order. because this will remove all the effects. So we want to go Durian Charm first. It's just a 10 damage bomb. And now we Moko Charm it. This actually probably doesn't matter. Oh no, we do need to Moko Charm first, because otherwise the damage gets removed. See, now it's an 8 damage hit twice. And now it's 8 overburn hit twice. Look at that. That Palm Bomb is nuts. That just blows up a row. I honestly... Maybe I crown that instead of the Lumen Vase. Because that just blows up a row immediately. Although, okay, the thing is the starting rows are not much. There's usually just 2 things. And in the Eye of the Storm fight, it definitely is almost inconsequential. Because it'll just be the leader and 1 enemy in a row. And 1 enemy in another row. So it's not helpful there. So we actually don't want it out the gate. So never mind. Great. We should be pretty golden. I could have taken another charm. I had enough money. Oops. I did not. That's a throw. Too late now. Okay, right. So it's... Here we go. Let's see. We have to deal with the Teeth Charm. Thankfully, this is in the front, and it doesn't... There's no Smog Cat to make our damage worse. Also, actually, a lot of our damage does not come from attacking. This should work, right? Is this worth it? Yeah, I think so. Because we can reapply the Lumen Base after. And then of course these go out. Now the thing is, this is hitting a lot for a lot of damage. And Shen is a little scary. Because the Overburn could be dangerous. But we do have a lot of smackback damage. The thing is, we need to kill Tusk first. Or slow down Shen. If I start hitting Shen, though, the Overburn applied is going to increase. I can chump block it with the Junjun. And maybe that's the play. So maybe, okay. What? Oh, I'm playing more than 3 cards out of this, right? I'm not playing the Berry Bell. I'm gonna play the Snowblades. I do probably play the Egg, actually. The Egg is probably a better chump blocker anyway. So I don't play Junjun Mask. I just try to get the Egg to explode itself. So I play Tarblade, or Snowblade, Egg, and then also probably a Blank Mask on Zali, because Zali is freaking beefy. Actually, you know, the Lumen probably sticks to the one that you apply it to, and doesn't get duplicated, because that would be too much. Because then you could move the Lumen over afterwards, and it'd become insane. So without the Lumen, what do I duplicate? Yeah, still probably Zali, or just something teethy. But in that case, I don't play it yet, right? I just play Snowblade, Egg. Okay, that's fine. Snowblade. Because now Tusk will attack first and get smacked back. Snowblade. Although it is going to hit for 4, which is a lot. But we'll heal back 2 of it. Egg. This is also hitting for 7, which is a lot. But we'll survive. So it's fine. Or I could just tank that hit with the Egg, because then it'll die to Overburn. That's better. That's better. Ooh, there's the Palm Bomb. Oh, the Palm Bomb just kills Tusk and Shen instantly. I forgot this was in my deck and how busted it is. All right, that's the play. Maybe it's the play after I play this Tigress Mask, though, so that Tigress Mask can tick up on the Egg taking damage. Yeah, because the Palm Bomb can happen next turn, and that's fine. And this gives everything a little bit extra health. Not that that matters. Okay. Ooh, and we get to hit little Gauzy now, too. Okay, but this is gonna hit for 7. We just let it blow up the Egg. What else do I put in front of this? The Leader, right? Because Leader then swings back, and this will be gone. hits both rows? Absolutely insane. It's not single target? Because it wasn't targeted to begin with? Nuts. Nutty. I was targeting the one, but I didn't even... That's insane. Alright, now we need to be careful, though. Zolly cannot take more damage. We got some good value out of what we got there. Because now this is barraged. I'm going to do way less damage, which is helpful. Actually, if I get the healing in, it's fine. What am I playing here? Just one more card? I'm playing just the healing, I guess, actually, now that I look at it. Little Gauzy will die here. Or I can do this. This will blow up the row for 22. That's better. Because Little Gauzy will die just into swinging into something eventually. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about the teeth there. Or whatever it was, but we survived. So we're gonna pretend that I realized that was gonna happen and it wasn't me punting and almost dying for it. Alright, well there's Pom Bomb again, which we definitely play and it just blows up the board. But is there something I want to do first? Oh, I want to wait for reinforcements to come anyway. So I play... 1. I let Lil Gauzy swing into Taiga and... No, it does not die. Ooh, the ordering here is unfortunate. It means I need to use the pink berry juice on whatever on Tigris, so it swings in and dies. Actually, I don't need it to die. It doesn't matter, because it's going to get blown up. So I just need it to not kill. So that's fine. It hits there for 4. We heal back some. I want this pink berry juice on my leader, I think. I could also have snowbladed it. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted, so... It's just the front two, no matter what, I guess. I ordered that wrong. That should have been up here, just for... Well, it doesn't really matter in the end, I guess. Okay, I need to kill this Ice Forge. And if we do, we're fine. Oh, that's going to hit for 5, though. Well, no, it's hitting for 2. So we have to have something that will tank 3 damage. So we can put that there. I mean, my leader can tank 3 damage, right? If I kill the Ice Forge, and then it'll do a bunch of smackback. That's better here, though, because this blows up that row. And this will kill that. And then we'll be left. And this will kill the Ice Forge, and then the Frost Garden will be chumpy. I could redraw. Is there something I'd rather have? No, we'll just blow up the Ice Forge. Oh, Taiga dies because of all those dying all at once. Ooh, I didn't account for the ordering there. That was wrong. Oh, well. That was a mistake because it means the Grink also didn't die or didn't take damage. Oh, well. So it goes. If we can snow the Frost Guardian, though, we're fine. Well, let's duplicate that. Yeah, so it doesn't get the Lumen, as it shouldn't. But now we can just do this. Pop. Oh, I should have had it here, though, because the Lumen's not duplicated. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter in the end. Except that I lost out on some combo, I suppose. Kill with a Snowblade. Pop. Alright, let's go Heart of the Storm. Injuries. Taiga getting injured. Unfortunate. But acceptable. Do I want to switch my crown then? Like, do I want to get Zolly just duplicated immediately with the blank mask? Because what else am I duplicating? A Tigress late in the game. Taiga late in the game, but even then, the Taiga duplicating at any point is kind of equivalent because it just keeps scaling. Actually, so does the Tigris. So it's probably just duplicating Zolly. And Taiga is injured, so I don't know that duplicating there is going to be worth it. Or having it out early for that matter. Well, it does get healing if we have out early, so I guess there is that. This fight, it actually is probably worth it to crown the Pom Bomb, right? because this fight, it just starts out with 6 things on the board. Getting a bunch of overburn sent early is worth it. And actually, Lumen Vase into the Palm Bomb means we apply, what, a 32 overburn immediately to the front 2? That's pretty solid. Is it worth Lumen Vasing there instead of the Blaze Tea? I think yes, because it's going to be a full board. We know it's a full board. Now, the question is, what are we rolling, right, as far as what's going to be in the front row? Because, I mean, the Jailer is going to be in the front, and that has 90 HP, right? And then, other than that, is there anything? Nothing dies immediately, but it's... Oh, Frost Junker does, but I don't know. I think that's always in the back? I don't know. Frost Muncher as well. And then there's this... Because there's the 90s, the Frost Jailer itself, and then Frost Crusher are 90. Frost Bomber and Lancer are 60. I think they're mid, and then these two are always in the back row. So I think it's always Frost... It's always the 90s in the front. Which is a little bit unfortunate. It's still probably worth it. Right? It's an extra 16 every time we use it. Or extra... Yeah, every time we use it too, actually. But maybe it's worth putting it here first. Although this is guaranteed to happen. Otherwise, we're not guaranteed to get it in combination. But that's fine, because then if we just get this, like... We just redraw for it, and we win if we get it out, like, a couple times. And do some other damage along the way. That's fine. That works. I like that plan. This Super Palm Bomb is gonna win it for us. Because there's the Jailer. Yeah, so Crusher, yeah, the 60s and then the 30s. It's just top row, bottom row that gets randomized, but it's always the same 90, 60, 30. Alright, so let's... Blaze Tea. Oops. Lumen Vase on the Palm Bomb. It's Palm Bomb. Alright, 32. Oh, I forgot. Immovable. Okay. That's why I wanted it anyway, because I want to make sure I kill the Frost Jailer first so we can move stuff. And Bonnie probably just goes behind it. I should have moved the Bonnie crown. That was a mistake. That crown should have been something else. But oh well. Oh, I can blank mask immediately on Zali. That's probably the play. The positioning is going to be weird, though. I think it might go behind. If it goes in front, that's what we want. Because then it'll be the one taking hits first and smacking back. And then we can put Tigris somewhere else, or Taiga somewhere else. Well, let's see where it goes. It goes in front. That's what we wanted. Because now this will start hitting, and everything will get smacked back right off the bat, and that's what we want. So now we just start snowblading, right? We don't even play these. We just want this all in one row, so Zali can tank some hits and smack back. So what do we want to snowblade, though? It's taking 5 immediately, which is a little bit scary, but not that bad. Probably want to snowblade the Jailer. These are resist, so there's not much we can do there, unfortunately. And this has Barrage, so we want to get something in front of this before it swings. And the Muncher hits hard. Destroys our cards, so maybe it's the Muncher, actually, that we snowblade. It's going to die as soon as anything pops. But, of course... Everything's gonna die if these pop. So maybe we're just playing to pop the front lines. And in that case, I just want to stab the Tarblade. Oh no, actually, I kind of want to stab this because the snow matters more because it's a shorter counter, and also we don't want it ticking up. So that's weak now. Snowblade this. The counters there didn't work out great. If we put Taiga out in front, Taiga's just gonna die. Which maybe is okay. I could also just chump a Junjun, or I could put the Egg out in front. That's the play. Because the Egg tanks both these hits and then flips. Yeah, that's the play. Egg. Alright. Oh, hitting for 5. Oh, I have Berry Bell, though. And I have Pinkberry Juice. I guess I have Pinkberry Juice first, because this is going to hit here for 5. It's going to get hit for a lot here. I don't have the Lumen Vase. Honestly, I just need to redraw for my Palm Bomb again at this point. Yeah, Palm Bomb kills the Frost Jailer. Because that's so much already. There's a lot of stuff that's swinging here. Okay, this Dreg is dying. As is. Frost Lancer is going to kill something unless it hits Zali. That's actually what we're hoping for. I could chump one hit here. And actually I should, because otherwise the Dreg... I need these two to not connect all the way. I need to chump the Frost Crusher. Chump the Frost Muncher, hope the Frost Lancer hits Zali, hope the Frost, and then just hit smack back on the Frost Junker. And then I can redraw my Palm Bomb, and the fight's over. Yikes. Did not work out. Well, we're just fishing for Palm Bomb anyway. It's not in here? Are you for real? Well, of course, it's the full reshuffle, so that makes sense, actually. How much stuff can I afford to play? If I redraw instantly, then I have to kill with this Palm Bomb, which I'm not, because the Palm Bomb's doing 32, which is just short of killing both of them. Means I have to play a blocker. Or snow. Some stuff. This is hitting for 9. That's survivable. So if I play 3 cards, if I snow this, play Tigress Mask, play Taiga, then I can redraw and we survive. So that's the play. Well, I need to snow something. This is not worth snowing. Frost Junker could be worth snowing. I kind of want the Frost Jailer to swing, actually. It has isn't doing no damage. Okay, so we actually do, so actually then in that case, except I need to snow one of these two, because these are in the same row. So let's snow the Frost Crusher. And we just chump the Frost Junker here. Or no, we tank the Frost Junker hit. Oh, except, yeah, because actually the number of turns I had didn't work out very, very well, unfortunately. This gains me an extra 2 health on my leader, I guess. So now this gets smacked back. We're good, and so this should borderline do it. Oh, it gave itself +2, so it survived the barrage. It's gonna take an extra hit. Oh, that's wonderful, actually. Let's get Taiga in place to block a hit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It doesn't matter. Zali's swinging anyway. But I wanted it to smack back on this. But it's fine, I guess. Palm Bomb. This is our super Palm Bomb coming in to save the day. Pop. Oh, okay, we should be fine thanks to that Palm Bomb, basically. Because now I can reorder stuff again. Do I want to tank this hit? Can I afford to? It'll be 4 damage, and then it'll swing back with more overburn. It's probably worth it. Okay, yeah, because now it's gonna die. Let's just kill it. Let's just pop it, so I don't have to deal with anything else. Pop. I was like trying to find a line where I didn't take damage and I was overlooking that I could just kill it because it was 3 damage away. Alright, very nice. There we go. Our 32 damage Palm Bomb was... Our 32 overburn Palm Bomb was very crucial. We did... That was like almost all of our damage for that last fight, right? We did effectively with that, we did 72 to everything because we used it twice. And of course the overburn popped on everything. Of course, some of the stuff, that's more health than they had. But in some sense, we did 72 times 6, so 432 damage with the super Palm Bomb. All right, very nice. With that, we're going to end there for today. Of course, as always with Wildfrost, because of the length of the runs, we went over, but that's okay. A little bit of a long stream for this last stream before my 1 day off. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. So again, just a reminder, I will not be here on Friday streaming. So I mean, I'll talk about that again. But as always, if you want notifications when I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except for this coming Friday, 7 p.m. Japan time, I tweet on Twitter at CamAmillionT when I go live. I also post a schedule there every Sunday, so you can know what to expect from the week's streams. And I post clips there every day, and I got to set some clips up to post while I'm gone. So that's something we have to set up now that I've finished streaming. Oh, I'm running so late. Okay, but it's fine. I'll get it done. And if you want, the clips are also compiled. Wait, let me look at the stats here. Lots of, look at this. 555 overburn applied. Ooh, very nice. If you want, the clips are also compiled into monthly and put on YouTube, and the VODs go there as well. So the past 2 weeks are kept here on Twitch. Any VODs I have older than that will be on YouTube, youtube.com/@CamAmillion. And both those links are down below. And links, if you want to support me in other ways, are down below as well. So give that a look. As for the coming week, so again, Friday, I will not be here. Normally I stream on Fridays, of course, but I will not be here this Friday. I'm going to be out of town. So, yeah, have yourself a good Friday and a good rest of the week. I hope that you have a good weekend and everything, and I'll see you again on Monday. So for Monday, I'm not sure. It might be Tears of the Kingdom, although, like I was mentioning at the beginning, I might also be playing Planet of Lana, and if I do, that'll probably go into the Monday slot for the time being. And Tears of the Kingdom will just be on the Friday slot. I don't know. We'll see. Wednesday, probably Wildfrost Wednesday again. You know, I mean, I love this game. It's so much fun. And it's nice to have, you know, a day a week to play it. So there's that. And Friday, well, and then a week after that, like I said, will probably be Tears of the Kingdom. But in any case, that's going to do it for today. So, as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following, by the way. Appreciate it. And, yeah, until next time, see ya.